All right, gentlemen and lady, let's get into it. Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. You guys are all a little bit crazy, except for Theodosis. Um, if you need a reminder of exactly what you're struggling with, let me know. But everybody except for Theodosis is still suffering under the effects of where you were before. Where we pick.
I completely forget.
Okay. Uh, Let me send you a whisper,
Oh,
Elias.
nope. I see it. I see it.
Okay, cool.
I see it. Yep.
So where we picked it up from last time, you were in Astoria, in the bustling metropolis. Um, you just spent the night in the king's palace. Pythor did ask Titus to come and say hi. He had something for him. But you've just woken up. Theodosis, you're feeling a lot better. The things that you were under has faded. So, heroes of the prophecy. What would you like to do?
I am still convinced Hilius is a bag of apples. So I'm just going to pick him up and put him on my back.
Okay.
I don't even budge. I continue praying.
I will point
think
out.
we need to get.
I will point out that you have the remain. You have today to do whatever, and then the sacrifice will happen at dusk on the previous day. So you've got 1 and a bit days before the princess Anor is due to be sacrificed. So keep that in the back of your mind.
I think we need to get you all to a temple. Maybe just to get some blessings.
Uh, Morpheus is going to look at him and go, huh, huh, and then like look at his imp and go, pay attention. Can you repeat that? And you repeat it because my element. So you see me listening through my familiar. And then I'll look at Titus and look at everybody else.
I don't know if I want to go anywhere with you, Theodosis.
Safety in numbers.
I get that. Go ahead.
I'm done. Safety in numbers is all I said. Go ahead, Theodosis.
No, Eric, you were going to say something.
Oh no, Titus is saying. I don't know if I want to go anywhere with you.
I get that a lot, but I think it would be relaxing to all of the party if we went to a temple.
Why is that random column speaking to us?
Well,
I don't. Zamek says, I really don't know who you people are. You seem like you're nice. You seem like you know me. Definitely cannot remember very much. And maybe the idea of going to a temple and receive some kind of blessing would be good because I'm like not where I think I normally should be mentally.
What are you talking about? We were just talking yesterday, Actaeon.
yes, the others are acting very strange. Well, I think you all are acting very strange. But I must talk to my father first, and I will ask him about this and what happened to you, because something is off. Not with me. I'm fine. You on the other hand, you're all something's wrong.
Out of character, didn't we already talk to him?
He said my father's. Oh yeah, he's asked for me to come back after we rest.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's go talk to your father first. Then maybe we can find a temple to relax.
Okay, we'll see about that, Theodosis.
Okay. So, let's say, will you go see Pythor? If anybody doesn't want to go, just let me know. But Titus, you see at least, you see your great father, the king of Astoria, the god of battle, him still filling out his breastplate. But you can tell that some of the huge muscles on him are starting to turn to a little bit flabby around the midsection. But he's still, even at this earlier hour, he's got a flagon of ale that he's greedily consuming. A huge spread of food spread out before him. But he sees your approach. Ah, Titus, come on over here, lad. Let's get a look at you.
I'll definitely go over to see my dad. It's good to see you, Dad. Always good to see you.
Did you, man? It's so good. Did you want some ale?
It's a little too early for me, Father. Perhaps in the evening.
Well, it's an evening drinker. That's all right. I can respect that. First question of all, what are you doing about your half-sister, Honora? We have a situation there.
Father, we have thought about it a lot, and we don't have any grand ideas right now, although we do intend to speak with Gaius, Commander Gaius, and see if there's some other arrangement we can do. It's worth a shot, anyways, and we would like to talk with him. And I don't know. We will talk again after we talk to the commander. If nothing can be done there, then we'll try to find something else.
You need to do this for me, Titus. It's very important. I'm not going to make you swear an oath to me or anything like that. But, son, I need your word that you're going to save Honora.
I will. I mean, I don't know if it's within my power, Father, but I will do my best.
That's all a father can ask a son, I guess, at the best of times. As I said, I'm not going to bind you to an oath, but I need you going to be able to swear to me that you will do everything in your power to save your sister. Swear it to me, Titus.
I swear it.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Now I've something else to ask you as well. This oath of peace that's about to expire. In a way, the oath of peace there was because I failed. If I had succeeded, me and the other gods and the people of Thylea, they wouldn't have a blasted oath of peace. The Titans would have been defeated. There would have been no need. All I managed to achieve with all my prowess was just an effective stalemate. Titus, I need you to complete the tasks that I myself failed to complete.
Of course, Father. I will do this for you.
Well, you're gonna need some help. I see this bunch of miscreants you've had with you, and I've been surprised. You've drunk from the horn of Balmetria. You've recovered some of the great weapons of the Dragon Lords. But you, son, shall wield the greatest weapon of them all. But you will need help. And he passes you a hammer. That looks like this. Eras out of this. I'm sure I had arts of this. Oh, maybe not. You know what? He hands you a hammer. You could use it to whack people over the top of the head with, if you like. Um, but it says this hammer will enable someone of great skill to wield you the weapons that will hopefully help you do the tasks that I could not do in my own lifetime. So I need you to take this hammer and take it to my father, Vulcan, the god of the forges, who you'll find over at Vulcan's or just within the city of Astoria. Bring the hammer to him, Pythor, and he can explain more.
Excellent. I will do this, Father. Um, my companions, yes, they are. It is a ragtag group, but they they are acting very strange, and it makes me not trust them. But I think maybe they might be under a spell. Do you know if there's someone in the city that could remove a spell from them, if that's what if what's going on?
The only person I can think of is Aesop, over in the Dragon Shrine. Go talk to him.
I will do that. Well, thank you, Father. And I appreciate your guidance and the hammer. This, I hope, will help us complete the task that we must do it. Any, I don't know if there's any other ideas on how we might be able to save Enora. Something.
Well, tell you what, since your friends are not quite in their right minds, go see if Aesop can help you. Go talk to Commander Gaius, see what he has to offer. He's the one, of course, is representing Lord Sidon for this, for the sacrifice of my daughter. And then perhaps come together, hopefully with your friends in their right mind, and we can discuss further. But don't forget, you swore to me, Titus, that you would save Honora.
I did. I will not forget, Father.
All right. Well, off you go, lad. I've got some drinking and eating to do.
Okay. Well, I'll friends. I think we should go and see Aesop. And perhaps they can help us because something is not right.
I mean, the big wine jug that was talking made some sense. I guess we could go see whoever this is.
That's my point. Wine jugs should not be able to talk, and well, that was really my father.
Your dad's a wine
I'm
jug?
praying here.
I wouldn't call him a wine jug, but
There's his. Then she just points. He's like, there's the handle. His mouth's right there.
if you drink, then he might actually be a wine jug. Now that you mention it.
So much noise. Keep it down. I'm praying over here.
I think the apples are upset.
And I think we should go. Something definitely wrong. I can tell. I know. But we got to get him fixed first. That guy can't have him. No more praying. Let's go. Let's go. Aesop now. Aesop.
Yes, good idea.
Aesop.
Aesop's
Aesop ASAP. That was the player, not the Morpheus. It's just Aesop just sounded too funny.
I love the idea of Honora saying Pythor as a wine jug. That seems very apt. All right, so you leave the King's Palace, back onto the streets, and it's a very short jaunt over to the Dragon Shrine to meet up once again with Aesop, who you met a while back and helped him retrieve the horn of Balmetria. Obviously, things got a little bit complicated around there, but we'll we'll just pick it up. Aesop welcomes you back into the Dragon Shrine. And he says, "Oh, welcome, my friends. It is an absolute pleasure to see you again. Tell me, did you find the Horn of Balmetria? Did you find out who took it?"
Yes, Aesop, we did. Unfortunately, we were unable to retrieve it. We were outmatched, and we would have died if we tried. Um,
Well, what's stopping you from trying again?
yeah, it was Demetria. Are you familiar?
I have heard of her. Holding dominion over the Mossy Temple. Yes.
Yes. Well, I am vowed to face her again um, when I feel I have the strength to do so. But I don't feel like I am there yet.
Hmm. You are the heroes that the Oracle foretold of. You are the chosen one. And yet you cannot retrieve me back the Horn of Balmetria?
Well, I think we can, but we do have other pressing matters to attend to, such as the sacrifice of my sister. I swore an oath to my father to save her, and this is the most pressing thing for me.
Oh, I understand the urgency of needing to rescue your half sister. So perhaps after that you can get the horn back.
Well, about that, it is very unfortunate, and well, in order to save my life and the life of my friends, we had to swear an oath of service to Demetria. So until that oath has been resolved, we cannot return.
You
But I swear.
understand what you have done, Titus. An oath of service to Demetria of all people is no small thing.
Well, I realize that, and I don't think we had a choice.
Well,
We would have
I,
died. We would have died.
I shall pray on this. This is most disconcerting. Did you at least drink from the dragon horn?
We did.
And what did you see?
I'm gonna defer to someone else because it's kind of blurry for Eric. Maybe not Titus.
It was the undead ship, the Dragon Lord. That's the undead.
Yep.
Yep.
A vision of us on the boat.
In fact, I can show you exactly what it was. This is what you saw.
Yes. Thank you for the refresh.
No problem.
Does this mean anything to you, Asa?
Wow, it is no doubt the ship called the Ultros. The Ultros, which was piloted by the most vicious of all Dragon Lords, Estor Arklander. Legend has it that he made a deal with Lutheria and is literally unkillable. He will live forever. So if your destiny is to reclaim the Ultros, you must literally go through something that cannot be killed.
Um, well, that is even for the chosen ones.
Well, I guess no one ever said saving the literal world from the fury of both Sidon and Lotheria would be simple. This is indeed a great challenge that has been placed before you. I wish you luck.
Aesop, there is another matter.
All this talking, I'm praying here. Shh.
You can see some of my friends, they are under some kind of spell. And I don't trust them anymore. I'm hoping that it's just a spell that can be undone. Is it something that you could help us with?
Perhaps. I'm going to need you all to sit with me in a circle, and we shall meditate together. If you're willing to undergo this ritual, then please sit down with me. And Aesop sips down around like a circular markings on the floor, expecting you to grab his hand, obviously, and sit down beside him. A circle.
Do I know what is Aesop some type of cleric or priest?
He's a holy person?
Holy person? Do I know what who Aesop worshipped? Who?
The five.
Okay. Sorry, last question. Do I, not being a super religious person, Titus, would he recognize what this, or would he have a chance to recognize what this is?
Make a religion check. Make a religion check.
All right.
You're not sure.
All right. Well, I will sit down.
I will also sit down, but Calliope is very distracted by Aesop. She's gonna lean over and she's like, "You're a very intelligent owl person."
I definitely want to try and figure out what he's gonna do.
Yeah. So I'm just whispering something to Theodosis.
I'm having too much fun with this.
I'll do this if it means quiet finally. Jeez.
The apples are very upset.
And Morpheus will say, he'll sit down and go, please, hurry. This is unbearable. And he looks at everybody else. Like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, Pythor.
Yes, let's sit. I think we will find this quite relaxing.
Theodosis, take my hand.
No, I'll take his hand.
Titus, sit down. Take my other hand.
I do.
It's not marriage.
Morpheus, please sit down and take a hand. Because, of course, speaking to deaf people, the obvious thing to do is to shout, right? That's the.
He looks over. He looks over at his imp and says, "Finally!" And he sits down and puts his hands out.
Zemek, please take someone's hand.
Oh, okay. I will.
Hilius, this is a form of prayer, you could say. Please sit down and pray with us.
Finally, the quiet. We can all pray to Mother together.
Finally. Calliope, the Magnificent, sit down and complete the circle for us.
And she will do that. She trusts the owl man.
So now you formed a circle, all linking hands, sitting down, and he says, all right, this is very important. Please, stay with me a while and meditate. Do not think of the problems of the Oracle. Do not think of the problems around Honora. Just simply clear your mind. Om. Can everybody please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh.
Oh boy.
Everybody?
Everybody, yep.
Everybody. Okay.
Not good.
We'll be fine. What are you talking about?
Some low rolls there.
I think we're
I
missing
jinxed
one up.
myself.
Constitution.
There we go. Theodosis, it's good to be part of the circle. You feel you're not quite affected as these other people are. You're feeling pretty good. Hilius, not quite getting it for some reason. But Aesop continues. And she says, okay, everybody, open your eyes, but please maintain hand contact. Do you have any idea who has cursed you thus? Who was it? Do you know?
I don't remember.
I was gonna say, do we remember the?
I think it was Letheria. She was
It
she was
was.
there, and she was standing over us, and her face like had no eyes and mouth or something like that happened to her. I want to say,
Yeah.
and it was her, and she cursed us and said like some other. I mean, it was just a conversation with her, and we woke up here. And Morpheus would say, Etheria, in my dream, Letheria came to me, and came with no eyes and no mouth, and scary, and we woke up and everyone goofy.
You are correct, Morpheus. It was Lutheria who laid this curse upon you. She is the mistress of dreams, after all. And in a sense, this is a good news, bad news situation. The bad news is you've caught the attention of Lutheria. It's kind of the same good and bad news. You've caught her attention. You've got her and her husband, brother, Sidon worried about it. This is both very good and very bad. Please, close your eyes again. Close your eyes.
Yes. Yes, more praying to Mother, more thanks.
Everybody, except Hilius, has their curse lifted.
But he accept Helios.
No.
Because Theodosis
Everybody
is
has
already
what?
gone. Their curse lifted. Yours was already gone, Theodosis. So Titus, Morpheus, Calliope, Zamek, those, those things that I whispered to you last session. Forget about it. Helios,
All right.
less so.
I look at the party and I'm like, oh my god, it's I remember now. Wow, this is so
Quiet!
good.
I'm praying.
Like, shakes her head. She's like, oh, everyone's. What happened? What?
We lost your apple bag.
I lost my apple? What?
Thank
It's
you.
gone, right? No more apple bag? You see no apple bag?
She
It's
turns
gone,
to look at
busted.
Helios. No, I don't see anything. I don't see any apples. I would like some apples, though. Thank you for.
Aesop, thank you so much. I think I'm feeling much better, and I see my friends, some of my friends, most of my friends here appear to be back to normal. But Helios, still, he's demanding to pray all the time. Is there anything that you could do for him?
Aesop stands up and then goes down on his haunches before Helios. Helios, tell me what your relationship is with Lutheria.
I'm trying to pray. Mother has blessed me. Blessing of Lutheria, I must thank her for.
You understand, do you not, Helios, that Lutheria and her husband slash brother seeks the literal destruction of all things, including you.
I'm trying to pray to Mother. She has blessed me.
She has blessed you with madness. You need to let Lutheria go, Helios.
Oh, he is not in his right mind.
Maybe
Could
if we
see-
just stick something in his ears until this wears off, that would help.
Yeah, no, he liked Lutheria long before this happened. No, he liked Lutheria a lot.
yeah,
Very much so.
this just amplifies what he already believed.
If this wasn't a sign, I don't know what it is. You all came out of the curse, except for Helios. He needs to sort out this misconception with Lutheria. I mean, I cannot emphasize this anymore. The literal destruction of all living things. Doesn't get much worse than that.
Hush. Mother said I am useful to her. Let me pray.
I'm afraid this is all I can help with. I'm glad that the rest of you are in your right minds, but your companion Helios, who I understand you're bound to with an oath of friendship, has some issues.
Oh, Helios, what are we going to do with you?
Amazing. Amazing.
I liked it how the saving throws matched the story I was trying to convey as well. The dice rolls worked out just perfectly. The DC was 10, and Theodosius had already got over his curse, but Helios, the dice, it dictated the story well.
Theodosis, I like your idea. If we can't resolve this now, perhaps something to cover his ears, and hopefully it will wear off.
I think your father has room, safe castle. We leave him, let him pray for a day, and we come back. We have to go find what's wrong with your sister too, and we gotta carry around Mister Crying, Mister I pray everywhere. I think let him be for a day, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll have him ready.
I mean, it might take longer than a day for this to go.
Oh, you want to carry him on your back, and then hear her say all the time, "Shh, I'm praying."
I mean, I don't exactly like the fact that he's praying to Lutheria, but we can't exactly leave him. I don't mind carrying him around.
I just has really soft some belly fur. He's gonna like pluck some out and make little ear.
Are you putting your belly lint in my ears?
It will help you focus on your prayers.
The god of the fur of a demigod.
Yes. I bathed last night. It's fine. But this will help.
He licked himself really good.
Peleus, this will help you pray. It will help block out some of the noise around. Please.
Oh. Yes. Help Helios pray. Thank you.
All right. Lion mane in the ear. Awesome. I forget, what's your race of your character, Eric? What is it? It's a...
Leonin.
Leonin. There we go.
He is a kitty cat.
He is.
Scary one.
He's the best kind of kitty cat.
King of the jungle. No. Well, we do have other matters to attend to.
Of course.
Aesop, I think it would be It would be a mistake not to ask you if you have any advice on how we might save Honora. We have some ideas, but we
Well,
would like to hear what you have to say.
Have a lot of great ideas, but unfortunately, most of them suck.
Yes.
We also, real quick, Eric, we have to repair the tool, the weapons. We have to repair them. Did we talk to him about how to get them repaired, or somebody else? I can't remember.
It was
And,
Vulcan.
Vulcan,
Vulcan, thank you.
apparently that's my grandfather. I did not know.
Oh, okay. That's another step. Okay,
And
I thought we
with-
ran back here and did it.
And with Vulcan, we have to have the fires of the forge lit.
Yes, we should.
And I
we should talk to
think-
him for sure.
I think we got to take the hammer too. I think that hammer is going to be important to give back to Vulcan to help prepare the stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
So maybe we do that
Remind
next.
you of the prophecy. Here's the prophecy of the Oracle again. And you have claimed the mighty weapons. You have drunk deep from the dragon horn, but you haven't yet shaped the super fires of the lost forge in order to craft the tools you will need.
And we don't know where those are.
Nope, you have no idea where the mithril mine is.
But,
No idea.
But Vulcan might know. But yes, before we leave Aesop, any ideas?
Well, the obvious one, perhaps the least desirable, but the simplest of the solutions, is to simply let Honora sacrifice herself. That is what she wishes to do. She has no problem with it. She raises the very obvious point that her simple sacrifice will save so many. The lives of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
But then Pythor will be endlessly angry at us.
Oh, well. Despondent. I mean, if you think he's a drunken wreck now, if he loses Honora, well, it'll just be taken up to another level. Now, if Honora is not to be sacrificed, if nobody is to be placed on the Rock of Estor at dusk tomorrow, then bands and bands and hordes of centaurs will attack the city. And make no mistake, the city will fall. It would be possible to challenge the centaur chieftain in a one-on-one battle. And if you did that, then the hordes of centaurs would not come. Kyra interjects, says, yeah, guys, I gotta say, I'm pretty opposed to this one. They're bound to put out their finest of centaurs, and as great as you guys are, I don't think that's a battle you're gonna win. I will support you if you choose this option, but I'm not happy with it. And the third... Yes, Calliope.
Just knowing of centaur culture, it would also be... I agree that it would be a terrible idea for somebody to challenge the centaur chief.
You're wise, Calliope.
I'm not a fool.
Yes, it would be a very, very difficult combat. Make no mistake, though, that if you did manage to defeat the centaur chieftain in a one-on-one battle, they would honor the agreement. And the third option that I see before you is negotiate directly with Commander Gaius. He will perhaps be able to offer some slightly different terms that don't involve Honora.
I imagine he would think whatever is... what life might be equivalent to a child of Pythor would be quite a steep price to pay.
Aesop eyes land on Titus, and he raises his eyebrows.
Well, I guess what do you think would be the more of the challenge? Me replacing Honora on the rock Vestor and facing whatever comes there, or the Centaur Chieftain?
I mean, that depends. If you're chained to the Rock of Estor, you'll have no weapons, no armor. Whatever comes out of the sea will devour you. Or you can get impaled by the Centaur Chieftain.
Both do not sound pleasant.
He may want something else. I mean, not that you aren't a prize, and you are, but I mean, he wants to hurt your father and others, so he may want something more sinister. So we must see what he wants.
Oh God.
Yes, yes, we should. We should have a backup plan, like something. We see what he wants, if anything, and have a backup plan on something that we could offer. Maybe even a ruse, like make it sound like there's something very, very important to my father. In reality, it's not. Something like that. I don't know what that would be, but some type of ruse that this makes it sound like it's much more important. Way better.
I think if you can get Commander Gaius to agree to it, that is fine. But don't think there's any way of tricking your way out of this situation. Something needs to be tied to the rock tomorrow at dusk. If that thing survives to the morning, then so be it. The terms of the agreement will be settled. So, if you have a ruse to get Gaius to suggest something that is not in his best interest, then great. But you must be very careful in the way you word it. Because something will be sacrificed. But it might survive the sacrifice. If it survives the sacrifice, then that will be sufficient. But rest assured that whoever's tied to that rock at dusk tomorrow will face many challenges. Many monsters have come down the river and, shall we say, devoured the person.
That does not sound good. And no one can aid the person
Nope.
chained. No aid.
Nope.
Well, thank you again, Asa, for all you've done for us, and I will return the horn to you one day. We have many things we need to do, but
Thank you, Titus.
friends, should we visit Vulcan? Bring him the hammer, ask him about the forge, relighting the forge, and well, hopefully he knows where that is located.
Is Vulcan in the city here?
Yeah.
He is.
Oh,
Over here.
yeah.
He runs the smithy, doesn't he?
He does.
Oh, I didn't have the map. I had the pop out video covering Vulcan. I didn't even see the map ever.
Not perfect. All right. All right. So off to see Vulcan.
Yeah.
Maybe he might have some insight on what we can offer Gaius in place of Honora. Oh no.
Yeah. We should definitely ask him about that as well.
Okay. So you head off to the blacksmith. Vulcan is in there working in a fairly modest smithing place. He looks as if he's working on basic shields and horseshoes and sword shields, that sort of stuff. So very basic stuff. Come on in. Don't think I don't know who you are. Come on in.
Grandfather, if I may call you that, it is nice to finally meet you.
I I do not know you, lad. Just Vulcan will be fine.
Yes, of course. My father, Pylar, he gave me this hammer, and he said that you could tell us more about it.
Oh, it's interesting times if he's given you back my hammer. You are his son, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I am.
Well, this hammer, this is half of the problem. I could definitely use this to create great things. And I know what Pythor has in mind by giving you this hammer. I can construct you, lad, a rod of immense power. But I need you to do a few things for me first. I need you first to relight the fires of the Mithril Forge. This forge I have here is good, but it is a poor comparison to the Mithril Forge. So I need you to relight the fires. Can you do that for me, lad?
Yes.
I think that's
Yes,
pretty
Vulcan.
likely.
We don't know where it is, though. Could you help us with the location?
Well, I can point it out to you, no problem. It's not that far from here. But for me to construct this for you, lad, I'm gonna need a few things from you. So for a start, do you have 20,000 gold pieces?
No, we're a little bit short.
Well,
Oh, with all this hammering, I can't pray even with the fur in my ears. Silence, please.
that's a forge, you silly bugger. It's loud in here. Deal with it. Anyway, Titus, you'll also need to bring me any magical mace. Any will do. As long as it's a magical mace. Bring that to me too. Do you think you can accomplish that at least?
Yes. Does it matter the order? Could we relight the Mithril Forge first and then try to acquire the ingredients?
I can't make you the thing, lad, without the Mithril Forge being lit. I can't make you the things without the material components. I see you're as dense as your father. It's a kind of an all-in-one deal here.
All right. We will. Yes,
I haven't finished. Touch your mouth. You also need to bring me an adamantine ingot. Bring me those three things, and I'll create you a mighty rod that the gods themselves will tremble at. You got that? Do you need me to spell it out for you? Adamantine. A-D... and he spells it out.
I love Vulcan.
I have writing, visibly writing.
All right. So bring me those things, I understand. Kind of ribbing you, lad, but those things are going to be difficult to find. Means people spend their lifetime acquiring that much gold. But that's what you'll need. Understand, it's not me being greedy. It's just what I need to make you this. You understand?
I understand. We will succeed in this, one way or the other.
All right. Now, the Mithril Mines. They're a little bit hidden, but with my directions, you should be able to find them. They are just a little bit south of Astoria. Here are the Mithril Mines.
Thank you, Vulcan. We do have one thing that we need to, something very important before we can set out on this quest. And that is to save Enora, the daughter of Ithor.
Ah, my poor sweet granddaughter. Yes, save the lass. She's a good type.
We have some ideas, but they're not very good ones, and we're wondering if you might have some ideas on how we can save her.
Now let me get this straight. The situation seems pretty simple. Honora, sweet lass, strong as a wet paper bag. If only there was someone who was strong and mighty, with a mighty roar who could be sacrificed in her place. Same blood of Pythor running through him. Can you think of anybody like that, lad?
I am a little slow, but I think I've got it now. Yes, I can.
Well, well, you do your best. I think it's pretty obvious. Do something for your sister, you selfish bastard.
I will.
All right.
Uh,
Well, there's one piece of advice I could give you. Now, there are creatures that'll come down the river. And the last time this happens, they were amphibious creatures. They swam in the water. And when they laid eyes upon the sacrifice turned to stone. And then the creatures ate him. Maybe that'll be useful. You look like a little bit skinny, though. I don't think the creatures would have a much of a snack on you. Gotta get some fat on you, lad.
okay, so creatures that can turn to stone.
Not creatures that can turn to stone, you daft bastard. Creatures that turn you to stone.
That's what I meant.
Ah,
Yes.
you're tripping over your words.
That is good information, Vulcan. Thank you.
Well, I hope it proves useful to you.
I think so. Friend, is there anything else we need to ask of Vulcan before we depart?
Is there anything special we need to do to light the fire?
At last, a sensible question. I've not been there for hundreds of years. There was sites of great battles there during the Dragon War, during the First War, and it hasn't been relit since. I don't know. This is the task before you. Go and find out a way to light it. And he starts, yes, the centaur lady, what can I do for you?
You. Oh, sorry, the noises are distracting me. You wouldn't be able to forge me some new shoes, would you? She taps her hooves on the ground a little bit.
What's wrong with your existing shoes, lass?
Starting to get a little worn. It's been a while.
Oh, I can get you some new shoes, no problem. Here, put your hoof up here. I'll take some measurements.
She lifts. He'll have to like bend down and pick up her hoof, but she'll do that.
Okay. Come back in the morning, lass. I'll get you some nice new shoes. No problem.
Thank you. She will look at Titus. So I think if we're going to be facing monsters that can turn people to stone, perhaps you should be blindfolded in case it is their gaze that ensnares you.
Yes, that's not a bad idea. Or I could just close my eyes, but I might be tempted to open them.
You might be tempted to open them, yes.
Well, I mean, I think we should talk to Gaius, but I'm willing to do this. If there's another way, that sounds better. We should take it, but I am ready to sacrifice myself for my sister.
Let us go speak to Gaius. Perhaps there will be an alternative regardless.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go. He's in. Gaius is in the same palace, isn't he, as Pythor?
Yes, Palace grounds. That's correct. He's right over here.
Okay. Well, Titus went BRB, so until he comes back.
There's BRB.
Yeah, he had to go potty. Stuff.
I had some more words for Titus, which is why I'm hesitating. Let's wait for Titus to get back.
Okay. Me thinking about when my last group played this and with the result that Gaius wanted.
Oh, we shall see.
I will reveal what it is after.
Cool.
I've asked this before, Malcolm, and I'm looking at my character for the next levels. What level are we hitting? Are we hitting like 18 or 19 you're saying, or is it
20.
what are we're going to? We're actually going to go to 20.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes to 20.
And if you look at the book, man, it's a thick ass book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Theros is big, is large.
Yeah. So yep, level 20. All right.
Will we
So I
spend,
guess
will we
this
spend
is
time
it.
at level 20, by the way? Will we spending time at level 20, or do we
Yes.
finish the campaign and we're level 20?
No, more like a session or two at level 20.
Cool. I actually have a question since we're waiting. In the event of a death and we're rolling another character, what of the picks are available for blessed
Paths?
one, cursed one, stuff? Yeah,
Epic
path, yeah.
path. Yeah.
I'd have you pick up on a path that hasn't been chosen yet. We'll do it that way.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, there already has been a death, Titus, but Titus is back. So, yeah, I'll
A
say no
death
more
that
about
results
this.
in the character actually dead.
Titus got a get out of jail free card.
From Pythor, he did, yeah. The first
Pythor?
session, I think it was.
Maybe the second
That's pretty
session.
cool. Yeah.
All right, so
Both
that's
of us
all.
went down that session, yeah.
So is our business done here? Is there anything else?
Oh, no, Vulcan, thank you. That is
You're
not
a daft bastard. Of course there is something else. Use your brain, Titus. Listen to your muscles like old Python, like your dad. Use that muscle between your ears. There's something else.
There's something else. Friends, what else?
There's praying. Quiet, please.
Think of that as a question for all of you. It's not... I mean, I'm picking on Titus because he's his grandson and it's fun. But there's something else.
Something else.
Oh, repairing the shield.
Ah!
That's right, and the axe.
But Helios doesn't say anything because he's praying. So that's out of character.
Ooh.
Very well done. Oh yeah, I'm probably carrying the shield. Oh yes.
Look, that shield is a nice shield and all that. You get my forged relit, I can repair that shield to make it more magnificent. Same thing with the axe of Xander. They've seen better days, but I can fix those for you. Just get my damn forged relit and I can do wonders in there. Unlike this shitty place here. So bring me the shield once the fires are lit. Bring me the shield and the axe and I can repair them for you. In fact, I can make lots of things for you. But we'll talk about that once you get the fires lit.
Excellent. Oh, thank you, Vulcan, and thank you for the reminder.
No problem, lad. I'm hard on you because I love you. You know that, right?
I wasn't sure, but thank you for pointing that out.
All right, enough of this soft thing. Piss off now. I got work to do.
Okay, friends, I don't know if I can persuade Commander Gaius. I speak through my weapons, not through my charm and words. Perhaps someone else can try to influence him.
Don't look at me.
I think I got the. I think Morpheus be like, if you're not willing to talk to the man who's tried to kill us, I think twice now, I'll do it.
Morpheus, thank you. That's I think you're probably the right person for this.
I think no one's the right person for this. This is a kind of a lose-lose situation we have here. I think you're up shit creek. Literally.
Yeah. I am for sure. Well, shall we be on our way then? Back to the palace,
Speak to Gaius, yeah.
speak to Gaius.
All right. You head back to the palace. You see several members of the Order of Sidon, decked in blue, making no secret of the fact that they're worshippers of Sidon. And you would know just sort of general knowledge. Sidon and Lutheria, as I've explained, is hell-bent on destroying everything, but they still have their worshippers. For those who herald from Mitros, it's about 50-50. Half of the population worship the five gods, half of them worship one of the titans, either Lutheria or Sidon. So, just for context, keep that in mind. But they let you in. They take you
Eric,
into...
what's your sister's name, Eric? What's your sister's name? So when we're doing it, I don't...
Nora.
Nora. And it's Lutheria, and Lutheria's husband is...
Sidon.
Sidon, and then Pythor we're looking at here. So, because I haven't got all the names straight in my mind. I'm not great with names sometimes.
You can kind of see them here. I think you can see the nameplates on these guys. Yeah, so here's Nora, the one to be sacrificed. Here's Pythor, Titus's dad, and Commander Gaius, which represents Sidon. And Sidon is married to his sister, Lutheria.
Yeah.
Okay, got it? Okay. So, you head over, and they let you into the offices when Commander Gaius is... This is what Gaius looks like. And you enter into these offices that are provided at Pythor's pleasure. These offices, this kind of planning room there. And there are several guards guarding Gaius. But he has no problem, A, you walking in, and B, you walking in fully armored or whatever. And he says, the heroes of the prophecy, no doubt, come to negotiate. Seems you've survived the centaurs I sent to greet you. Must say, I was surprised that you did so well.
Oh, you did send the centaurs.
I did.
Terribly rude of you, honestly.
And then tell me, I believe your name is Calliope. How did you feel? Were you actually with us there?
Yes.
Calliope? Yeah. How did you feel about fighting your own kind? How does it feel to be a race traitor? I'm just interested.
Just gives them a disgusted look.
Oh, I have struck a nerve. This has already gone particularly well. Anyway, you requested a meeting for me. What can I do for you?
I would like to talk to you about the terms of which we're determined to sacrifice Honora.
Oh yes, well things are settled. Honora herself is more than happy to do it. And she makes a very obvious point. Sacrifice one to save thousands. Brilliant.
And would you not accept anyone or anything else in her place?
Make me an offer.
That depends upon what you think is valuable for an offer.
Well, if you ought to throw yourself on your swords right here and now, I'll consider that payment indeed.
Is there no item or something of value that you would take in Honora's place?
You think the god of the oceans and the storms, who wields tremendous power, people sacrifice to him daily. You think little trinkets will satisfy Lord Sidon? Oh, you got to be joking.
Why does there have to be a sacrifice in general? Can it not wait?
Oh, no.
Must it be tomorrow?
Oh, it must be tomorrow at dusk, no matter what you offer. Something. Well, in particular, someone will be sacrificed tomorrow. There is simply no negotiating the timeline. And of course, blood sacrifices are great. But he tires of the chickens and the goats and the oxen. All those are, shall we just say, delicious to my lord. He requires something more sweeter, and Honora handles that just perfectly. But honestly, I don't even know why you're here negotiating. No.
I was looking at Titus. I don't think there's any negotiating, Titus.
I know.
It's in your paws.
Why take Honora when she's so willing? And why not ask for something else?
Well, a willing sacrifice is the perfect sacrifice. She knows what she's doing. She's sacrificing herself to save thousands. What is there to understand? She is doing a noble act for her people.
Well, I am the son of Pythor.
Oh, interesting.
And I wish to be the one that is sacrificed.
Come a little closer. Titus, I think your name was. Let me get a good look at you.
I come closer.
He kind of gets uncomfortably close to your face and kind of looks around and says, "Oh, yes, I do see the resemblance. Big muscles," and then looks down your ears, but little brains. Oh, yes, the son of Python, indeed. You wish to be sacrificed in her stead?
I'd rather put it as I would take her place. Sacrifice, well, only if I don't survive the night.
Question. Point of order. What happens to the rest of us that have taken an oath with you if you sacrifice yourself?
I think I'm on my own on this one, Theodos. Only one has to be on the rock.
Kyra interjects. Well, put it this way. Let's assume the worst possible situation here. Titus sacrifices himself on a rock and he dies. The history books, the people remember that the oracles chosen sacrificed themselves on the rock, even though it's technically one of them. Remember, no one is above fame. You have shared fame. If one of you done wonderful things, in a very real sense, all of you have done wonderful things. That's what the Oath of Friendship's all about. You understand, do you not, Titus, that you'll be chained to the Rock of Estor? You'll need to survive from dusk till dawn, and either you survive or you don't. But the necessary sacrifice will be made.
Yes, can I help you?
I understand.
See, you're not as good as a Nora, shall we say. You're not as delicious a treat for Sidon. I will accept the offer if you can convince Pythor to additionally sacrifice 50 oxen. So 50 oxen plus Titus equals 1 Anora.
Hold on, I gotta turn my light. I can't see anything, and my cat is screaming at me. Oh, what do you want?
I
want a sacrifice.
Alright, what do you want?
I
Hmm?
don't think that is fair.
Why are you such a brat?
Well, that is my offer.
Dumb. You're so dumb.
You would know, oxens are
Wanted attention, I'm giving it to you.
about 100 gold pieces. So this is literally 5,000 gold pieces worth of livestock. And that would be a tremendous burden on the city.
I look over to Morpheus. Morpheus, maybe you could speak on this matter.
Such haste. 15 oxen. And the sacrifice will happen tomorrow with Mr. Muscles here chained. We have time for 15. 15. 15 do. There's oxen. It will hurt the city greatly still.
I'm gonna bat Morpheus on the head. We can't take away the city's food.
15's better than 50. And I have no one. As a player character, I don't even know what to offer. So that's why, as a person, again, mine's like lessen it. So I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It's not a good idea, but not the best. But I don't have anything else.
Yeah.
So if you have something, go for it.
I mean, you're right. I mean, 15 oxen is a tremendous burden on the city. 50 is also, but this would be a very big blow if this deal goes down. 15. That is so few. Make a persuasion check, Mr. Morpheus.
You can do it.
Take Bass's energy.
It still sucks no matter what. So I mean, it's one of those.
One Titus and 15 oxen. You really want less oxen to be sacrificed? Is that right, Morpheus?
And I'll look at everybody else and kind of shrug my shoulders, like, "That's better, right?" And anyone else got anything to add in, and then I'll go.
I think it's more than fair. You're getting Pythor's beloved son.
And a hero of legend. Or the chosen one.
Oh.
Well, it's that small matter, yes. The chosen one.
Let's not go that far. I tell you what. This is my counter offer. I will accept Titus. Titus will be sacrificed. I will accept 15 oxen. But I need one more sacrifice. Which of you is it going to be?
That doesn't seem very
Ilias, jump in, man.
Out of character, well, Hilius is praying, so out
Yeah.
of character, you guys can volunteer Hilius, and he just won't know because he has the fur in his ears. So I'm completely okay with that out of character if you want to do that.
In this,
And you can bring up to him like I pray to Lutheria, so you can bring up like Hilius has a connection because out of character actually Sidon is my grandfather.
Complicated family trees, these gods.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah.
Sidon's my grandfather out of character, so you could bring up like you possibly have a blood relative. Maybe I told you the Oracle told me that.
Question on this. So the other sacrifice would be tied to the rock as well.
Yes. You'll be dressed in a simple sacrificial robe. No weapons, no armor, nothing like that.
May we consult together and come back to you in a moment.
Of course.
Oh.
And he makes a point of ushering out your door and closing these big double doors behind you.
Now, out of character, real quick, guys. So we don't have any weapons. Spellcasters, if you have components, that's gone too. So you have to think about that when you like make a plan if you want to go into this. Because I was looking at mine, I'm like, oh, that needs a spell component, and that needs a spell component. So those spells don't work. So just be careful.
Yeah, and if so, thank you for out of character. I was going to say Titus has natural claws, so he does do some damage. It's not going to be as much as a weapon, but
I mean, it's a simple robe, so you guys could hide Hilius's spellbook underneath it if he somehow snaps out of it during this.
Well, we might be searched. You don't know that too, because if they're going to be stripped naked almost, this thing they might. I mean, it's just got to be careful. I mean, maybe that'll work, but I'm just saying, just.
yeah.
I've seen Malcolm before. I lost a spell book to that guy. So
Can anyone do damage without having anything on them? Let's start with that.
My psychic blades.
Oh, okay.
And
you don't need spell components or a arcane focus for that?
Nope.
And Hilius has his cantrips.
Same with Morpheus. And after that, I have a spell that doesn't have any. I have like one spell that doesn't have any components.
What spell is that? Just out of interest, says Malcolm.
Fairy Fire doesn't say anything. It's just verbal.
Okay.
And
Hex
actually,
needs Eye of a Newt, and then I need Silver Dust for my protection from evil.
One other thing I'm thinking about.
With Hilius, because he's Order of Scribes and all of his spells are written with his wizardly quill, if you somehow snap him out of this, he can use his quill to make his spellbook seem like a just blank paper, like he just brought just nothing if he searched, because the ink can disappear.
We still might be stripped of you, though. That's the only problem. We don't know for sure.
Psychic Blade seems pretty strong, but there's also the petrification aspect. So if wizards can't wizard and rogues can see, it's going to be a messed up thing no matter what. But the Psychic Blades are a really good base.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, in order to cast a spell on something, in some cases you have to be able to see them. So you'd be averting your eyes.
Which is fine. You'll be doing the same.
Titus would very much.
You can't both cast a spell on something that requires you to see the target and avert your eyes. Those things are non-compatible, so you have to choose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Question. So mine says a beam of cracking energy streaks toward a creature within range. So I don't have to see it. It's just got to be within range. Is that like I'm lawyering you right now?
That's correct. I mean, spells sometimes say see. We need to see the target. Sometimes a creature in range. So that spell, whatever it is, you could cast it on the creature without technically being able to see it.
Cool.
What was that one, Morpheus?
Oh, that's Eldritch Blast.
It just says
within range. It's just within range. I don't have to see it, and I can't
Blast.
target things. I have to hit a creature only. I can't hit shackles or any of that kind of stuff.
Well,
it's only
and
a creature.
Akima could be invisible, and you seeing through Akima's eyes to have vision, so they wouldn't even know about Akima.
So they wouldn't know.
That's very interesting.
Sacrifices, no oxen.
and that's verbal only, component?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is, I think, verbal and somatic. I have to move my hand in a certain way.
And Helios, being a wizard, if there's a long rest, can also do this and change a cantrip, if that matters.
Well,
But
You
he's
guys-
still praying all the time, so you got to slap him out of that.
you will have to decide amongst you who comes with me. But I do like Morpheus's ability. Sorry, what was that?
I just don't think it's necessarily reasonable to ask for two of us in place of Honora. A life for a life is how it should be, one for one. And they are siblings.
I I think you're right, but I think we, with two of us, we have more chance of survival. I'm obviously not saying this in front of Gaius.
Ooh, if you pull the just out of character, maybe if you pull the fluff out of his ears and ask about like sacrificing Lutheria, possibly he might. Because he's mute to all this conversation so far.
We have 15 oxen. Maybe we can negotiate for 3 if 2 people want to go. I mean, no oxen and 3 of us. Counter offer, Mr. Evil.
And then in the morning, if you guys convince him through prayer or something, he could cast mage armor on himself, which lasts for 8 hours before the sacrifice.
And if Callie would be so kind to cast her, or not cast, but bless us with her. I don't remember.
My divinity.
Your divinity, yes. That would last us 24 hours.
You could have your owl fly overhead and watch you, and you can see through the whole battlefield as well, and cast your spells that you have to be seen in also.
Snap me out of praying first.
Yeah.
My channel divinity only lasts for a minute, unfortunately.
And we have to be within your radius too.
But the temporary hit points last for
24
I believe
hours.
24 hours. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Just randomly, Titus, can you make me a wisdom saving throw? Just randomly for no particular reason.
Just randomly.
Just randomly. It's not suspicious at all.
Okay, thank you. There was a reason for that save, but just going forward, I'm going to be asking you making saving throws for no particular reason, so you're not going to be able to meta it, so because it's fun as well. But thank you. Carry
on. Okay, so Morpheus, I'm getting the feeling that you are willing to volunteer for this.
I am doomed already. Lutheria is sending death my way anyways. And if I can help save you, well, and save myself. Come on, what am I kidding?
And
I like you, but I like me better.
And the idea of offering 3 in lieu of the oxen is a very good idea. I have a feeling that Helios might actually be willing to do this, but under his current condition, I don't know if he's able to defend himself.
Theodosius, and I'll point at Theodosius, and I've seen you have. We have no weapons going in, but I've seen you produce weapons that are not there. Are you? What do you say you as well? Helios, good, but I just want everyone to see in Zamek. I mean, without your bow.
Under other circumstances, perhaps I could help, but I carry the weight of removing the curse from my whole family, so I must survive to try and remove this curse.
I understand, Theodosius. I understand.
Calliope and Zamek.
eye. Calliope looks really uncertain about the idea of sacrificing 3.
It could be just the two of us. I would never ask anyone else to do it. They would have to willingly do it.
I will follow you, Titus.
I appreciate this, Zemek, but are you able to fight without any weapons?
I will try.
Okay, out of character, can you? Yeah. Because
He's got too many participation trophies. He's feeling too good.
You're a dexterity person, so your unarmed strikes would be like 1 hit point, 1 damage, I believe.
That sounds brilliant. I can totally do that. I've got Hail of Thorns.
Oh,
But you have to shoot, don't you? Don't you have to do a range attack after that?
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I was like, damn, this would be wicked. No, you gotta. All right, I take that back, Titus. I don't know what I was saying.
Not to be rude, Zemek, but
Zemek
without your
has-
bow, I just don't know.
His
All
sneak
right.
attack would still be relevant, though. You can
I'm
get
gonna say
advantage on
something
the
real
creatures and he punched them. It'd be 1 plus his sneak attack damage.
Orpheus is gonna say, "Oh, I just thought Kima's smart. Kima's invisible. She could have a dagger. She could have my spell components and bring them to me as invisible. I mean, we would not be unarmed actually. Akima is invisible, could carry that,
Is that
and items that she carries are invisible as well. And I can have her in a pocket dimension, and I can summon her right next to me when I need her, or before we even need her.
is that
So-
breaking? Is that breaking the whatever sacrifice rules though?
That sounds suspiciously like outside help to me.
It's not outside. No, well, Morpheus be like Akima and I are one. I die, Akima die. She's part
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly, unfortunately. 'Cause you could have this creature bring swords, armor, all sorts of things. Sounds like you're trying to get through a loophole where a loophole isn't there, I'm afraid. No,
Well, that was a good
outside
loophole, Malcolm.
help.
That was a good loophole. That was a good
All right.
loophole, Malcolm. I
An
thought that
attempt
was good.
made.
A good try. A good try.
Well, then, can Akima even? So Akima is part of my abilities with as a DM. I'm asking to declare. So I have a whole Eldrick invocation, and I have a pack boon invested in Akima. Can I not use her at all then? I mean, because she can attack for me. I could do spells through her and all that stuff. She's part of my whole kind of stick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So is she not usable then?
yeah, I don't think so because Akima is a being, and that's not
Well,
allowed.
that loses almost all my abilities then to be in there. I can just Eldritch Blast, and that's really all I can do. Because I was thinking she could have my spell components, or I could use her and just position her on the map, like I always do, and have her attack through her and stuff, and have her give a help action stuff. And if I lose out on like a whole level of character if I can't use her. I'm like
yes,
level
if-
2.
But
Yes.
you can have her in the pocket dimension, and then when shit goes down, summon her out invisible.
No, but he says I can't use her at all. It's another being helping, so I can't even use her.
Gotcha.
At all.
no.
So I mean, like I said, that makes me like a level 2 character with just a little more hit points. I'm a sponge then, so I can't be helpful. So it's like we need to find another alternative because I'll just be slaughtered. I'm just like no hits and taking the hits.
Well, Eldritch Blast is nothing though. That's pretty cool.
No, that's true.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is nothing.
Yeah, the best cantrip there is besides guidance.
That's true. That too.
That's why I always take guidance from a playcaster.
Very useful.
Can you like not claw at my windows, please? That's not very nice.
Wow, that's kind of.
So
I mean, I'll still go with you. I mean, I have Eldritch Blast. Now I know I can't use like I had a whole idea. I was thinking of how to use her position on the map, but if she's out of play, then
She is.
we're looking at these things and Let's go.
Well,
So-
Anyone
Morpheus,
else?
I appreciate it.
I mean, you can still volunteer here, Hilius, even though he's praying.
All
Yeah,
right.
but
Just
anyway,
smack him
if
down.
Ilias is attacked, he will attack back. I mean, he's not. He's still got. He'd be in between it, praying a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
No, I was thinking that too because it would interrupt his praying, like silence, cast a spell, then back to praying the whole time.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
I guess out of character, then, does Hilius want to, or do you want Hilius to go?
Oh, absolutely, that's fine. I have plenty of backups if this goes wrong. And the way Hilius is going is hilarious right now. And if he dies praying to Letheria, it's hilarious. Actually, it's fine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna unplug your ears. Hilius, this is important. It's about your praying.
Well,
If I may have your attention. We,
2 seconds. Yes, you have 2 seconds.
in order to save my sister, I must sacrifice myself to your mother. And
Your mother?
would you also want to do this? Well,
Yes. For mother, yes.
we can.
I will go and pray for mother. Mother will protect me. I will not die.
Fight.
I will go.
It will be a sacrifice, but you can still survive if you fight. Just do not look at the creature's eyes. They will turn you to stone.
And then you
Mother
won't be
will
able to
protect me.
pray.
I will go. Back
All
to
right.
praying.
Put the
Pray.
put the fur back in. Okay. Friends, this is more than I could hope for. That I think that we have a much better chance to survive the night with the three of us. Let's offer this in lieu of the oxen, and I will do my best to keep you safe above my own safety.
Yes. I will do my best to bless you all as best I can.
Thank you. I think we're ready to return to Commander
So
Gaius.
we settled on Pythor and Hilius by the sounds of things.
Titus, Hilius, and yeah,
and
And
Morpheus.
we're going to counter offer 3 of us, no oxen.
Yes.
And I'll walk in and I'll make the offer.
Well, you walk in, and he says, "Yeah, I think we'll stick with the 2 of you in the sacrifice. 3 is not acceptable." We haven't mentioned a word of that to him. Yes.
Freaking spies.
2 and the 15, please. They were scrying on you.
Oh, and that's what that fail was for. Nice.
That's what that
That's
fail
not
was
very
for.
nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Bad guys will be much nicer in future.
No, I know. I'm just
Like I
saying.
said,
I
man,
know.
I've seen this guy. He'll burn your spell book and be okay with it.
All right. Well, I guess that's it then.
Well, it's Hilius or me, which
I'll put it this way. I will
No, but more.
expect 2 of you on the Rock of Estor tomorrow evening. One of them must be Titus. You can have up till then to choose. But you still need to get 15 oxen from Pythor. And you still need to have another one of you 6 tied to the Rock of Estor come dusk tomorrow. So we have a deal.
I look to, since Hilius is busy, I look to Morpheus.
I will join you if Hilius. I will join you if Hilius does not want. It does not. Does not. I will. Let's find your oxen.
Very good.
But
Hush.
don't forget, I like me
To
more than
mother
like
I
you.
go. Let me pray. To mother's rock I go.
Okay, we will return with the oxen, hopefully, and you have a deal.
Indeed we do. I look forward to watching you die tomorrow, Titus.
Great.
I look forward to also,
Watching Hilius,
All right.
watching Titus die?
No. I look forward to the chaos that ensues. Oh my god, will you get off of my computer, please? Like, you should know better.
Hey, as a
I
player,
am like,
Go
you know better. You know better.
All right.
as a player, Hilius, what do you want to do? I mean, do you want to do it, or do you not want to do it? Because I'll do it unless you really want to do it. I mean, I don't
No,
want to die either, so it's up to you.
let's do it. Let's make Hilius do it. Yeah, let's do this.
So you
I'll
leave
leave it to you
Commander
guys. I'm
Gaius.
completely okay with it.
Well, then, Jeff, you can pick. Well, we'll get the oxen first. Think about it that you pick. Since we're both. I mean, I'm willing to do it too, but
We
I
gotta
don't want to
talk
like
to we gotta talk to Pythor for the
Yeah.
oxen.
Off to see Pythor?
Yep.
All right. So Pythor is in exactly the same place where you left him. Empty flagons of ale surround him, and he's currently chewing on looks like a boar leg at the moment. Ah,
Pythor.
Titus! You're back, lad. Good to see you. Tell me, what's this? What's happening? What's going on?
Father, we met with Commander Gaius, and I volunteered to take Anora's place.
And did he accept it?
He did, but there was more to it. He would only accept it if one of my friends joined me, and I have 2 willing to join me, and 15 oxen. And Father, I think, well, we don't have 15 oxen and to offer, but if you can help us acquire the 15 oxen, I would like to do this for Honora. And perhaps we will be able to survive the night.
Pythor gets up and embraces you in a huge bear hug. Oh, son! Oh, you've made me the proudest father ever. I have no doubt that you can now achieve the things that I couldn't. You are truly remarkable. Well done, son.
Thank you, Dad.
All right. And he sits back down on his throne and says, all right, I can get the 15 oxen. Don't worry about that. But the people are going to go hungry. This is a huge blow to the city's economy, shall we say. Children will go hungry. The elderly won't get the help they need. But it's the best of a bad situation. So this is what we have to work with. So I'll try and stretch the coins as far as I can. But this is still a blow to the city. You understand this, Titus?
I do. And well, if I survive, I will try to help recover food for the city. I'm getting ahead of myself first. I have to survive the night first, but if I do, I will try to recover oxen and other foods.
Be appreciated, lad. All right, well, I've got some preparations to do then. Got to find 15 oxen before tomorrow. If there's anything else I can help you with, I got stuff to do.
And I think that's it, Father. Thank you.
All right, and you leave his chambers. What do you wish to do?
Oh boy.
So we have like what, 24 hours?
Yep.
About, yep, a bit more.
A bit more. Okay. Well, we need to snap. We need to try to get Hilius out of this. I mean, he might be okay without snapping out of it, but it would probably be better if he was. I just don't know what else to do.
Man, I think it's just a waiting game in this case. Waiting for him to, snap out of the curse.
Well, hopefully tomorrow will be enough time.
I might have to consider better that he won't be better by tomorrow as well.
Sorry, out of character here. Did we decide between Helios and Morpheus? Did you guys?
Well, we're both willing to do it. I was just talk to Helios. I only have 2 spell slots. You have 3 first level and 1 second level, and 1 second level, or 2 second level.
4 and 2.
Yeah, so you have way more spell slots than me too. So I mean, like I said, I'm a level 2 character because of the warlock, the way they do it, without using my familiar pack boon. So I mean, the stronger one of us is Helios, spell wise. But how many spells? I mean, so
Well, how many spells can you cast without components?
I can only cast 1. Fairy Fire.
Let's see here.
Well, you have the cantrip.
Oh.
That's what I was.
And Misty Step. Now I have Eldritch Blast, Misty Step, and Fairy Fire. So I can Misty Step out of my chains, and I can Fairy Fire them so we get advantage if they fail. But that's it for me. And then I have no more spells coming, so I don't know if Helios has got more capability than that.
So, I mean, first thing in the morning, if you can convince him somehow to cast Mage Armor on himself, that'd put him down to 3 and 2. Magic Missile does not need components. It's just verbal and somatic. So, I mean, Magic Missile for days. Same
That's
thing
an
with
automatic hit too. That's an automatic hit.
same thing with his AOE, his Whispering Hands of Darkness. No material components needed.
Okay.
I can't enlarge you because that requires a pinch of salt or me to have my book with me. Ice Knife requires a drop of water, and there will be water around, so I possibly could find a drop of water.
Okay. Well, it's between you two then.
No, I know, but I mean, it's like you have a lot more capabilities than me because I can Misty Step out to free myself and then try to get you free. I don't know how I can break a chain, but then I can Fairy Fire, and then I'm just Eldritch Blasting for me. You got more like AOE spells, automatic hit spells because I'm still rolling to hit and have to see. I think you don't even have to see the target; you just have to shoot, right?
Yeah, right. But Magic Missile I have to see, but possibly could somehow see. I mean, we can figure it out or see what happens. But I mean, I'm more than happy to give it a shot. Absolutely. I also can, because it's a day, so I'm guessing we're going to get a rest. I can also do this and maybe learn to mold earth, and maybe that might help us somehow.
Well, maybe we should check out the rock and see what the area looks like.
All right, that's actually a good idea.
That's brilliant. Is that? Are we going to get vetoed by the DM? Because that's too tricky.
What, to look at a rock? It's a harsh DM if he doesn't let you look at a rock.
Let's go look at the rock.
Let's look at the rock.
Okay.
We're going to go investigate the rock.
So head over to the Rock of Estor and have a good old look at it. And jutting out of the shallows of the Archelon River, the Rock of Estor is less impressive than the name would suggest. Its flat surface forms a natural altar place where numerous sacrifices have evidently taken place. There is an iron pole stuck directly in the center of the rock, and white stones are scattered across its base. Strong rapids rush past the rock noisily. And here, I will show you what the actual battle map looks like. This will give you a better idea. There we go. That's what it looks like. And I just set this up before. Pytho's going to having a look. Kyra, Gaius, some guards. So,
nice.
On our way to the stone, to the Rock of Astora, Calliope is going to mention, what if we... I mean, they told us where the creatures come from. Why don't we go to their nest and just deal with them there?
Thinking of that. That's why I wanted to come outside the city so no one could hear this. But yes, I completely agree with you. We should investigate that. Even if we could thin their numbers now, that would be good.
It would certainly benefit us if no monsters came at all. It could be a sign. It could be an omen of Sidon that he no longer desires the sacrifice if he doesn't show up.
Yes.
Would that
indeed.
be interfering?
No,
It's not the day of.
it's not the day of if we go today.
No, the day of sacrifice, right? Or the
Harry says,
salve.
yeah, that's perfectly acceptable. If there's a big baddie coming and they got the big baddie ready and you kill the big baddie before he arrives, that doesn't change nothing as far as the sacrifice is concerned. Remember, someone needs to be on the rock, maybe 2 people now. No spells, no help, no weapons, no armor. They need to survive the night with no outside assistance for the night. Yeah, this could work.
And they'll survive. If they'll survive the night if there's no monsters.
We just need to find out where these creatures came from. Was it upriver or downriver? They
Upriver, I think.
upriver.
Yep, upriver. Like if you take it back to the big map, the river flows from the north.
Okay. Should we just follow the river and see if there's anything that we can see?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Okay.
More talking. Let me pray, please.
Elias, you can pray, but you're gonna have to deal with the noise.
And kill the bad monsters if they want to kill you, and stop your praying.
So you
Defend
head
yourself.
out the north gate. The north gate, like other gates, is extremely heavily guarded, with the risks of centaurs, cyclopses, and other creatures who roam around on the path to the north. So it's very well guarded, but they know who you are, and they let you through, and you start heading your way north. Now, what are you looking for exactly?
Like a cave or anything that looks like a natural or not a natural thing. That's what Titus is looking for.
Statue monster things turned to stone.
Oh yeah, good one.
I'm also gonna look for signs along the riverbanks because they are amphibious, so they should leave trails in the mud and soil.
Okay, how we'll do this, we'll make this a group survival check. So everybody make a survival check.
Can I slap a guidance on myself?
Sure.
Sweet.
Including Hilius, because he's not looking, he's praying.
You can do it disadvantage.
Okay.
We'll do it that way.
I feel like Titus knows this is life or death. So he's like really.
Yeah,
focused.
23.
23, 24. Okay, Morpheus.
It
Get me
didn't come
ants.
through, Malcolm, but it's 12 at disadvantage.
So 12.
Bad.
Okay, so the natural 20 counts as 2 successes.
Test. That was
How
just
did
a
that
test.
came
Ignore
through?
that.
Okay, ignore the natural 20. Got it. Okay, casting Sleep on Sun. Okay, roll 5d8, Jimmy. It takes you a long time. Titus, very passionate about it, but Morpheus, Zamek, and Hilius kind of not really helping out. So it takes you most of the day to get there. And what you notice on the side of the riverbank behind that leads into a cave, you just spot at the last minute a hand in the mud outside this cave, and the hand is made of stone.
I think we found our spot. We're going to need to avert our eyes once we get near the cave, friends.
Morpheus is going to risk talking to Helios. He's going to say, "You can pray better with your armor on, your magic armor. You hit less. You can pray better."
Does that? Will you be quieter? Okay.
Not
Okay, I
quieter,
do
you'll
this.
Get hit and be bothered less. You get hit less.
I will do this and go back to praying. Let me pray, please.
As we get closer, can I voluntarily blindfold myself?
Sure.
And I'll be walking, but looking through Akima's eyes, so Akima will guide me as I walk, so I'll only be seeing through her eyes.
Okay.
I think I'm still on Calliope's back, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I'm also going to definitely not look ahead, like just kind of looking at the ground until I'm close, and in which case I will close my eyes.
Okay, so Titus, closing eyes. Got it.
Seeing what everybody's doing, Zamek also is looking down.
Okay. Morpheus,
We can
you're
send-
looking
we can
through
send a-
Akima. Okay.
We can also send Akima in a little bit, invisible, kind of stealthing her. So, and see what she sees also, if you guys want to do that.
Yeah,
I
that
think
sounds
that might
good.
be better because she's invisible. They may not be looking at her if she's stealth, and if the nice horse lady bless Akima may do better.
Uh,
Because the guidance works for skill checks, right?
yes. I will blow her a smooch for guidance.
Right. And if they're going invisible and stealth. Malcolm, does
Okay.
that work?
Yeah. Well, make a stealth check at advantage.
Let me get her character sheet out. Stealth. 19 and a D4, I believe. 21.
Okay.
We found the cave, we think, of the whatever trying to stone, and we're sending Akima in stealth to try and see what's in there first before we go any further.
Okay. I'll hide. And something I didn't think about till just now. What if you wore something really reflective, not necessarily armor?
My cool glasses. I don't know. That's a good
Um,
idea. How would that work? That's a good idea.
It was a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't have anything shiny enough for that. Well, maybe my sword.
I was just
But
thinking if the creature turns to stone and you gaze at it.
I don't have anything. Does anyone have something shiny or a mirror or something?
Would my breastplate work? It's shiny.
How shiny is the shield you got?
certainly try.
I have a shiny shield.
How shiny is your
Perseus
crown?
versus Medusa.
How shiny is your crown?
How shiny
My
is...
my crown. I mean, I don't think the crown has a big surface area.
Can I offer my shield?
Yep.
Right. Well, Akima's gonna go in by herself, or do you want Akima to go with the shield? Oh, she can carry a shield if it's shiny enough. She can see through it because it'd be visible with her.
Nobody carries a mirror with them anymore these days? Gosh, you think Hilius would. Wait, can I look through Hilius's belongings for a mirror?
Sure. He has a book, ink pen, a bag of sand, parchment, and a small knife, plus his spell book and a pearl and a golden arrow.
Alas.
Small knife. That's a
Small
crowbar, a hammer. Oh no, I got a steel mirror.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
do I.
so Akima's gonna have a steel mirror in her hand, or invisible with her, and she's gonna use it to look around corners and stuff too.
Yep, I got one too.
Okay.
I don't know why. I mean, it came from my origin. Damn, look at you guys, geniuses. Yeah, so Akima will go invisible with the steel mirror right now to scout it out a little bit, and then we have other things, and I'll give the mirror to Titus, and still be up front afterwards.
oh no.
All right, cool.
So you
All
sending
right.
Akima in?
Yeah.
What is Akima carrying?
The steel mirror, so she can use it to look around the corners and not like look at the things to see if she can see what's in there with her little mirror in her hand, and it's invisible with her because she's invisible.
I see her strength is 6, which is low, but not so low she can't carry a mirror, so that's fine.
It's a tiny mirror. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. 6 is
half a pound.
reasonable.
Well, it's a steel mirror. I don't know how big that would be. It's a half a pound, so that's kind of big.
Okay. Morpheus. If I do some jiggery pokery with roll 20 here, you should be on a different map. Do you see Akima down here?
I do.
Okay, no one else can see this, so works well. So Akima, you are invisible. You are holding a steel mirror, almost as big as you.
Yeah, she's gonna go over here and she's gonna use the steel mirror to look around the corner. Oh, I see something.
Yeah, I mean, it's a large. Is it large? It's about the size of a Labrador, that type of thing.
Okay.
Massive mall, and you see these things here, right?
Yes. They're statues, right?
Yeah, there were statues, and you notice like this person over here. Yeah, some of them are missing pieces. Like it's not obvious from the art, but some of them are missing arms, some of them are missing legs.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Okay. Kimi's gonna come out of the cave, and I'll tell him what I see.
Okay. Oh,
All right.
tell them what you see.
So on this map, I'm gonna draw like I'm drawing in the sand what I see, like how I see the inches of the thing look. So I'm just gonna draw, unless you want to show them the map, and I don't think you do. So I'm gonna freehand very poorly.
Where are you drawing this?
I'm gonna draw it on the map. Like that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna draw on a map real quick, or if you give me a blank screen, that'd be even better.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a blank screen.
Thank you. That would be so much easier.
Great, there's dynamic lighting on this map. Let me just turn that off. Everybody should see a blank screen. Okay, as you were.
Okay.
Yeah,
Morpheus.
the best kind.
All right, drawing with the mouse, I'm not the best at. Oh, it's doing that. Hold on, let me turn that off. Hold on.
It's just a happy little tree. Give it a friend. It's okay.
Yeah. No, it was doing a weird grabbing effect. So I'm just gonna draw up here. So it comes in like this, and there's a little like alcove right here, and then there's a bigger one over here, and it feeds into another one kind of like this, like a big chamber like this, and then there's another chamber right here. So these are all walls. So if you're standing here, you can't see through the wall over here. There are 5 monsters. They're gonna, they wander around, so they could be in different places. I didn't tell if they were sleeping, but there were
They
5.
weren't sleeping.
There were one.
They were
They were?
eating. They were eating
Well, they were
rocks.
eating. There were 2 over here. There was 1 here, and then 2 more over here. There were lizard-like creatures that walked on 4 legs, or maybe more, because they're basilisks, so they have like 6 legs and whatnot. And there's 5 of them out here. And then in this room here, where I'm going to draw X's, these were statues here. There are statues all lined up here, missing bits and pieces. There are some statues over here, I think, and a few over here. But if you walked in and you were here, you couldn't see them. And this is kind of poor. It's a little bit bigger than this, but if you walk here, you can't see them. But once you get into the area where you can see these things, you'll see them in the back room, unless they come in here for bits and pieces. So that's when we walk in, what it's going to look like. Kind of. It's kind of poorly done. It looks more like intestines, I want to say, with like bulbous things, but I can't really draw it all that well.
Kind of looks like an anatomical heart.
Yeah. And a little face up there.
Perhaps
Smiley
we
face.
could,
The
Who made
smiley
that
face on
smiley
the
face?
end. Was-
Yeah. So
That was a
anyway,
good
so
touch, Malcolm.
It was kind of like that. I mean, so if I try to freehand it really quickly, It kind of looped around like bigger like that, and then it had like a stomach part right here, and then it had like another bulbous room like that. So it's kind of more juts out more, so it goes up higher and things like that. And this one kind of rounder more, but just the idea. So
Perhaps we set a ambush, if you will, and make some noise over here and have them come to us. And if it doesn't work, then
Do we think perhaps the mirrors can help turn their gaze upon themselves?
perhaps maybe we make the noise and have the mirrors around the corner. Just kind of hold it around the corner and see if it works. They may be immune to their own ability, but it's worth a shot. Are you ready to do this? I think this is a great plan. Kelly came up with a great plan, and I think this is our answer.
well, who could benefit from the mirror? I can see through Akima's eyes and do my stuff mostly. Anyone else need the mirror?
I prefer to look away and use my trusty sword and shield.
I will take the mirror if you're not going to use it.
I also have one if somebody wishes to use it.
I will. Zamek will take it.
Just figure it out with all the noise. Let me pray.
We should probably
Praying's over.
blindfold Helios.
His
It'll
eyes are
Praying's
closed
over.
when he's praying.
Yeah, his
Praying's
eyes are closed
over.
when he's praying.
It's ouch time now. No more praying.
No more praying. I don't think you're going to convince him not to pray.
All of his eyes are closed. This is good. I think we're ready.
Okay.
We're doomed.
You sneak.
We're all going to use stealth
in.
and stealth in. So
Okay,
you get a
everybody
stealth
make me
roll.
stealth rolls.
Guys, I can't have a centaur roll stealth.
Nor me.
Well, let's not
Helios
let
is on the
stealth
back of Calliope. Does he need to roll?
Clink, 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 clink.
Um,
Clop,
yeah,
clop.
roll to see. Yeah, just roll. I'll take that. into
Disadvantage
account,
because he's praying, or normal?
but- Sure, disadvantage. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, 7, 6, 2, 4,
Yeah.
5.
I told you guys.
Well, I mean, if we didn't walk in with any stealth roll,
Right
it
there
would
with you,
be
man.
like the same thing. It'd be the same thing if we didn't roll. So
Zamek. Oh no, Zamek. Somebody hasn't rolled. Who hasn't rolled?
Theodosis.
I rolled already.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he's
up
is
the
up
top.
top. Yep.
Oh, Theodosis. Thank goodness for Theodosis. 23, 2, 4, 7, 6, 5.
25 per Akima.
Oh, okay. The natural 20 for
Question.
the thing.
Question for clarification.
Uh-huh.
Were all these creatures the same thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
they all look the
So
same.
one,
They all
two,
the same
three.
token.
So 5 basilisks?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what Akima saw.
Alright.
Okay, so you very unstealthily creep into this dungeon. You should... If you don't see, it's because you don't have dark vision. Can anybody not see?
I think it's only Helios who doesn't have dark vision, and he's busy.
No, Helios has dark vision, but he's praying.
Oh, okay. Well, you should be able to see then. If you can't,
Yep.
then I've done something wrong.
He's good. He's
Okay,
good.
so, and just for clarification, Morpheus, you're covering your eyes?
I'm seeing through Akima's. When I do that, my eyes go blank and I see through Akima.
Sure. Okay, and Calliope, you're blindfolded yourself, I believe?
She took the mirror if it was allowed.
Well, of course it's allowed. But do
And
you
if
cover your
and then
eyes?
Zemek has the other one.
Yeah, she'll take the mirror and use that to like see around and stuff.
Okay. Titus, what are you doing?
I have my eyes closed. Well, I guess I'm using my shield to block my eyes and like looking on the ground so I'm not tripping over the ground.
Okay, functionally the same. And Zemek, you're doing what?
Let's see. I think I was loaned a mirror. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm trying to use the mirror to be able to navigate.
Okay, got it. Morpheus is doing that. Kira says, guys, I don't like this. I'm going to avert my eyes. I will sing as best I can. Let's see how stealthy old Kyra is. Not her forte, but let's roll for her anyway.
I'm going to put my token on Calliope since I'm on her back.
Ooh.
Good.
Kyra rolls another natural one for an 11. She's pretty stealthy, but not today.
Kyra, honey, are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay? You're stompy. We're supposed to be quiet.
I'm not. I am incapable of being quiet. I am sorry.
Oh, well, you be you. You be you, absolutely. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Do we hear something coming?
Yeah, Kima warns everybody that they're coming. And when I saw the first one come around the corner, Akima was going to warn everyone because I could see out further.
Roll
Or she
for
could see out further.
initiative.
Oh boy.
I mean, well, those stealth roll guys, they saw you coming a mile off. That was the worst stealth rolls I've ever seen.
Those are great stealth rolls.
Actually, I'll go stomped a bit more further this way.
I'm going to move my character so I can roll initiative. Hold on.
Sure.
Put him back.
Make sure my token is selected. Take it.
Well, that's good. 10 and 11.
All right.
Put her on there. God, stay on me. God, too much me moving. There we go.
Okay, as you're thinking about plans and tripping over yourselves and bickering and arguing, doing everything apart from stealth, apart from... let's just take a moment to appreciate Theodosis. 23, that's incredible. Followed by a 2, a 4, a 7, a 5, an 11. 3 natural ones in there. Not great. Theodosis, it almost makes sense that you're the most stealthy because you get to go first. What would you like to do, Theodosis?
I am going to pull something out of my pocket and expend 1 charge at this creature here.
Okay.
And it must make a Constitution saving throw or be blinded for 1 minute, DC 15.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. It's a +2 to this. Rolls a 15. Is 15 enough?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, exactly made it, yeah.
That'd
So
be a yes.
Bring out the shimmer brightness. Boom. The thing lights up momentarily. 1 charge. Okay, so yeah, goes off. The basilisk roars back in your direction, but it is unaffected. Theodosis, what do you do?
And then I'm going to hide behind this statue as best I can.
Okay, so ducking down, turning away from them. Great. Okay, the basilisks that you just did. So Titus, you're avoiding your eyes. Is that correct?
Yes.
But he's going to come over here anyway, kind of stomping along. Is anybody not avoiding their eyes?
Hilius is praying, so technically his eyes are shut.
I guess kind of clarification. I'm trying not to look at their
everybody's
face
audio
or their
goes.
body.
Stop it! Stop it!
Uh,
Oh, my head's just done.
Sorry,
So,
cat.
So I'm going to take it that everybody is looking away at the moment in some ways, either hiding behind a shield or having a mirror blocking your eyes. So any attacks you'll be doing will be at disadvantage, but you are definitely avoiding its eyes. Okay, the Basilisk does jump up onto you. As you avoid its gaze, it's also going to get advantage against you, Titus, and it's going to try and bite you. Come out with a stomp. What was it, 17, Titus?
That is a miss.
That is a miss.
And
Let's get...
I'd like to repost him, if I may.
Okay. At disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
Okay, sorry guys, my headset died. I had to change. What did I miss?
Everything missed. The Basilisk
Roll a new
charged up.
character.
Yeah, roll a new character. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. He's rolled.
Yep.
It's a miss.
You guys at disadvantage, right? So that's a 10. Yep. Miss. Goes wide.
Oh.
So that's your repost. So, yep, that's fine. That was your turn. Well, not even your turn. Calliope, what do you do?
Okay. Let me just. Alright, they're a little too spread out for me to cast Fairy Fire, unfortunately. But I am going to. I'm gonna channel divinity. Screw it. We're gonna channel divinity. Give me my radius, please.
How big?
30-foot radius.
We'll do it. Highlight. I'll do that color. Okay.
Thank you. And then I'm going to bonus action summon my spiritual weapon, please and thank you.
And what is your spiritual weapon again?
It looks like a sickle. Or
Sickle.
you can use a sword or a mace. That works too.
Oh, we'll do the mace. There we
I'm
go.
gonna
So there's
spawn it
that.
next to this.
Okay.
Switch it. Alright, and then at the end of my turn, I'm gonna slap myself with some temp HP.
Okay. You do get to attack the first time you cast spiritual weapon, so you can take a swing as well.
Right, yeah. I always forget about that.
Yeah. At a disadvantage though.
Oh, okay.
'Cause you're
Well, I'm
avoiding
using
your
the
dice.
mirror to look at it, if that counts.
Well, then you're using a mirror to coordinate attack, so same reason. It's hard to
Okay.
do.
Fine.
Oh,
21.
but you hit. Yes, that thumps into the side of it. Let's have a little growl. And 8 points of force damage. Nice, good start.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got that 60. Okay, great. Feel free to move if you like with Helios on your back, the sack of apples, whatever it was. Helios, what do you do?
Helios.
Okay. How much noise is going on?
Oh, just amongst you guys, a hell of a lot of noise. You tripped over rocks, you grazed your knees, you yelped in pain.
Yeah, it's a lot of noise.
Okay, so briefly Helios would open his eyes to be like, "What's with the noise? I'm is he making the noise?" And then he will try to chill touch the basilisk.
You can make me a con save first if you like as you open your eyes.
That's fine, because that's what he would do.
Cool. 13. You feel your body start to stiffen up, Helios, but you shake it off. That is a success.
Okay, and then chill touch.
A chill touch at disadvantage. Oh, no, not a disadvantage. You got your eyes wide open. 17 hits with your chill touch. Nice.
Okay. And if they heal, they can't heal till my next turn. And then he'll scream, hopefully that'll quiet you all down, and go back to closing his eyes and praying.
Okay. The creatures are not going to heal, so we won't worry about it, but good looking out. So, Zamek, with your eyes avoided, what do you do?
I'm sorry, it looks like I somehow just closed my character sheet. Let me relaunch that.
Sure.
Characters. No, I did that. 7. Okay. Is it possible that I can?
Think your mic cut out again, buddy. You said, "Is it possible?" Then nothing.
Oh no, I just hesitated. Sorry.
Oh.
Can I use my mirror to shoot my to sight in my bow and shoot them?
Yeah, it's still
Kind of
a
the-
Pulling
disadvantage.
Annie Oakley.
I'm sorry, Malcolm. Say again.
It's still disadvantage because you're shooting with a mirror. You know, things are reflected, things are complicated.
Sure.
But
All right, I will.
You can certainly try.
Okay. I
Are you
will
doing the
try
Annie
that.
Oakley mirror shot right now?
Yeah, I was thinking. I was trying to remember who that was. Like,
Yeah.
the woman that did the thing. That
The Annie Oakley mirror shot with her rifle. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it control? Yeah, there it is. Control. Okay.
okay, you do get your arrow off. It just pings off the creature's thick armor. That's a miss.
Dang it. Okay. Well, let's see. As a bonus action, I will cast my Hail of Thorns, so that perhaps next turn I'll be able to use something.
Oh, okay.
All right. I think that's my turn.
Okay, and Kira, I forgot to roll her, but she rolled incredibly well. So she's going to go now because she rolled a natural 20. I think she rolled a natural 20.
Can you get
18.
off of my desk, please? You're not
So-
allowed up here.
Kira is going to say, this is a really cool idea, guys. I'm loving this. Tell you what, I'm going to sing you the song of heroism. And just as a reminder, if you roll a dice, you can re-roll it. Doesn't have to be a to hit, it could be a damage dice. So that's what Kira's going to do. And that was Zamek's turn. Do you stay where you are, Zamek?
Unmuted. Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay, you hear. Oh, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Stop being a brat.
5, 6, 7, 8. So this one just comes charging in, lets out a roar as it comes in. But that took its dash action to get there, so it's its turn. Akima.
Kima's gonna stand on my shoulder so I can see through her eyes.
Okay, cool. Morpheus.
And then, let's see here. Where's the cube at? Oh. There it is. Okay. It's not really getting very many of them. Okay, as a bonus action, seeing through Kima's eyes, I'm going to put my hex spell on that one there.
Okay. Hexed up.
I was going to roll a die, but it's doesn't matter. I mean, I'll just you
Sure.
all know what it is. So,
Okay.
and
it's
then I'm
hexed.
going to Eldritch Blast the one that was hit right there.
Okay.
I don't have to see it; it's within range. Seeing through Kima's eyes. Disadvantage or no? Whatever.
I'm
you
going to
choose.
say, since you're looking through Akima's eyes, I'm going to say no, since she's perched right on her shoulder. If she was flying around the room somehow, that'd be very disorientating for you. So you can roll normally there, Morpheus.
There we go.
25 hits.
Checks that, and then we'll use the one I rolled up there for the hex. One more
So
damage.
7, which one? This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Eldritch Blast blasts out and impacts the creature. Rawr. It shakes it off. Do you end your turn
Can
there,
I
Morpheus?
re-roll? Can I re-roll the necrotic damage? The D6
Yes, you can.
with the Kyra. So I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So it'll take an extra 5 points of damage. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
there we
Listen to the rhythm. Oh, that was a 6. Sorry, an extra 3 points of damage.
10 total. 6 and 4. 10 total.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, listen to the music. Listen to the beat, Morpheus. That's awesome. And do you stay where you are?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This creature comes charging in, as does this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll go there, actually. It's a bit of a logjam.
Oh.
Okay, Titus! Surrounded by these creatures, you hear them roaring and all around you. What do you do?
I can sense the one in front of me, so I'm going to attack that one.
Sure. At disadvantage?
Oh boy. Let's see.
Well,
I might have an option here to see. Do I want to do a precision? No, I do not. Okay, so that was my attack at disadvantage.
you can roll one more dice if you're listening to
yeah.
Kyra's song. Not two more, just one more dice. Yeah. You're offbeat, Titus. Listen to the music. Yeah, that's a miss. Terrible rolls.
Yes. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use precision on that. So that's a D8 on top of the 13. Is that right?
Yep.
Or do I need to? Yeah. Okay.
I gotta take the new roll. So 13.
So
17 hits. That's it.
All right. All right. 13 damage. That's good.
That is good.
Oh, plus. Oh no, it doesn't do the damage. That's the only one that doesn't add to the damage. Okay, so 13, and then I'm going to. This could be bad. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to Daunting Roar and see if I can scare them.
Nice.
So DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Against the 4 around you?
Yeah, it's 10 foot range.
2 of them fail. So they're afraid of you, is that right?
Yes, it's let me put this up here. Here it is.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so you let a roar. And yeah, these ones seem to be affected for it. They're not immune to fear or anything like that. So yeah, they're frightened of you. Okay, nice.
And they can't move closer to me, so that will be helpful for one round at least.
Yep. And also any attacks they do when they can see you will be at disadvantage. Don't think that'll be a problem, but we'll see what happens. Final Basilisk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rushes up there. And that's its turn. It took the dash action to get there. Kyra is going to do something else. She's not going to sing. Helios, why don't you roll me a D100?
Oh, okay, 100. Let's see what we got. 86?
And is Helios still blue after sleeping through the night, by the way?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that as also him. Am I still blue?
Roll a D10, Helios.
All right. All the rolls. Let's do this.
Yes, you are still blue. You're blue
Nice.
for 4 days. We'll just give that to you. So you're blue for 4 days. So keep that in mind. You know, guys, this cave is very depressing. I don't like it at all. It needs some light. It needs some shrubbery, in fact. I think it could really use with a bit of grass. And grass grows out of Kyra, and all these things now is covered in lush grass. Yeah, doesn't it look better, guys?
I think it looks wonderful.
Pretty cool, isn't it? Everybody needs some grass. Theodosis, not in grass. What do you do?
Kira, I'm praying. Hush.
It's grass, man. Everybody likes grass. Theodosis.
Titus, your eyes are closed, yes?
Yes.
All right, I am going to stand behind the statue. I am going to reach around the statue, and I am going to expend 5 charges.
Uh-huh.
If he's got his eyes closed, it doesn't hit Titus, correct?
Well, what are you casting?
I am doing the Gem of Brightness again, and they all have to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. So let's bring up my Basilisk. 5 con saves. 5? Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the DC?
15.
1 passes. What happens to the rest of them?
They are all blinded for 1 minute.
Okay, so we'll say this one here is not blinded. These other ones here are blinded. Oh, nice spell. Nice. It's a bright flash of light. The Basilisk, used to being in dark place, not used to the light, bumps into their face and they're blind. Did they get a save at the end of their turn?
Nope, it's for 1 minute.
All right. Okay, good to know.
Oh
Blinded.
no, I lied. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns, ending the effect on a success. But I will bonus action, and I don't know if it'll be a disadvantage because I'm not really gonna look. I'm just gonna fling in this direction.
My cat is about to get himself evicted.
You're gonna fling what?
Oh,
suck
you
it,
can't.
please.
You can't fling it as a bonus action. You have to attack as an action first if you read the ability, and then you can bonus action after the attack.
Oh, yep, you're right. Okay. Yep. So then I will stay put with that.
Okay, nice round though. Okay, so the creature is blinded. It still knows where you is though. It's gonna sniff around, and it finds you, and it goes to bite you. Will be at disadvantage, and it rolls a 10, so it just chomps at you but misses horribly. It's gonna repeat its con saving throw, and still blinded at the end of its turn. Calliope.
Sorry, my cat is in crackhead hours right now, so
That's fine.
I'm like, you're all annoying as sin. Can I have... I gotta check the range on the spell real quick. 20-foot cube. I think these are all in range. Right. Yeah, can I have all of the basilisks roll me a dex save? I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, dex save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the DC is
14.
14.
Yeah.
3 of them pass. But what
Okay.
color do the ones who fail? What color do they light up?
They're going to be bright purple.
Okay, so these purple ones, I've just randomly chosen for no reason. Yeah, they're going to be easier to. These are lighting up with the fairy fire. So if you attack these ones, it'll be a straight roll.
Sorry.
Cool. I'm gonna smack one of them with my bonus action now.
Yep. What's that, Jimmy?
Never mind. I
Okay.
misread that.
Whoa!
Nat 20.
Yay! Don't even need the advantage. So 14 is a whacks it across the head and it shakes his head. Blah, takes 14 points of damage. Nice.
Oh, I forgot to roll. Everyone gets temp HP. Let me fish that out real quick. Y'all can take what you want.
Let's just go through. Let's say Helios gets 6, Zamek
Yeah.
7, Morpheus 5, and Titus will be the next one. Titus 6, Kyra
It's 9.
Theodosis be the next one,
6. Yeah. 4.
and last one is yourself.
I already rolled, so I'm good on that.
Okay,
I'm not
so
changing it.
take note of that. Okay, Helios, still bright blues, averting your eyes. Oh, you're not averting your eyes. Do you keep your eyes open?
No, he's praying. He's back to praying.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so I know what Helios would do. And I need consent of people because it could possibly damage them.
Well, what are you planning to do?
Well, because I don't have to look and somebody roared very loud so I know where to aim this, I could cast this without looking because it's just a cone that I look where the sound came from. And it's going to hurt the person I'm on in Titus and possibly Theodosius.
Well, the way I do this, if players do things that kind of intentionally damage someone, are you cool with this, Titus?
That's why I asked.
Yeah, yep.
I'm out of
appreciate
range.
it.
It's a 15-foot range. I'm out of range.
Yeah, I think Titus only.
I think I'm the only one who's. Titus and I are in range.
Yep. It's Calliope, Titus, and two. Just one now. It was two. Yeah, but I mean,
You
your
cool with
guys'
it,
choice.
Titus?
If not, I can change.
Technically, you could be on any square of her back because you can move around as well because she moves in circles. So any square in your back you could be on because the same rules for horse. Whatever square in the horse you want to be on, you could be on.
Like you could be there if you want.
Yeah. And then that rules of riding somebody. You're riding Clive.
Yeah.
And she is moving in circles and moving around and fighting, so her back would be moving around different directions too, you know?
Indeed.
Okay, I like that. That's fine. It would hit Titus only then. That's Titus's choice. It's gonna be at tier 2 if he agrees. If not, I got a different thing to do.
Well, I mean, I think it's if you think Hilius would do that, then you should do it. I don't really. I don't know what you're doing behind me.
I mean, you roared super loud, and he's trying to pray. So.
Okay. Okay, so it sounds
Okay.
like it's going off. We got a
Yep, going
15-foot
off.
cone. Just to
Yes.
confirm these things. Let me jiggery. Go back. So. Stop it.
I almost could grab it, but then it moved into a wall.
What's that? Only Titus? Titus and one other?
Okay. Wait, is that 15 foot? Looks small.
No, that's a 15-foot cone.
Oh, okay. Let me try to. Oh, why is it doing?
You should be able to
Okay,
twist it.
There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to twist it to. Should be. Where's the twist? Oh, there's the twisty.
I got your back, bro. I got your back.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect. Yep.
who plus Titus?
Yes.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna give these guys are blinded, so I'm gonna give them disadvantage on their dex throws, which I think is rules anyway.
Yep.
They roll a 3 and a 4, so they both fail.
15 save.
Okay, so everybody's taking the full damage. What damage do they
And
take?
he will use his right here, awakened. Oh, that's a super long thing of text, so hold on. Awakened spellbook replace damage, so it will be force damage since he. Oh no, it's second level. Never mind. It is necrotic. I don't have a second level spell to change that. It is necrotic.
Okay, so 9 points of damage to the Basilisk and to Titus. As his, what was the spell? Whispers Hands of Darkness. Just...
9 plus the 2 for the second level. Oh, did it roll the 3d6? Okay, never mind. Yep, 9.
9. Okay, cool. Okay, that goes off, and that just does damages now. And they're poisoned.
If they failed by less than 5, they're poisoned.
Was a DC? Yeah, Titus, you're poisoned as well. Man, these these conditions are stacking up on these creatures. Let's put a little poison marker on you, Hilius. Okay, so almost blinding, thrashing out, doing a bit of damage, but also affecting Titus quite a bit. I assume that's your turn, Hilius. Zamek.
Enough noise! I'm praying! As Ejin goes back.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try the. What'd you say? Annie who?
Annie Oakley.
Annie Oakley. I'm going to try the Annie Oakley again. So let's
Annie Oakley.
see
Annie
what
Oak.
happens here.
This is a straight roll, regardless of who you do it, because they're either blinded or fairy-fired. So straight roll. Zamek.
Oh, okay. All right. Right on, man. Okay.
15 hits.
Nice. Okay, there's that. And then let's see. I think it's 1d10 for the what was it called? The Hail of Thorns?
Yep.
Hail of Thorns? Yeah. Okay. That's 1d10, I said. Yep. Okay. And so there's that.
Oh,
Ooh, which one are you targeting?
tasty.
Nice.
I'll go after this one here.
Okay, so your arrow flies straight and true. This is an Annie Oakley shot. Blinded, shooting wildly. You do just absolutely damage it via the mirror, get the right angle, and it thumps into the creature and lets out a roar of pain. Wow, well done,
Nice.
Zamek. That's impressive.
Okay, I got one more up my sleeve. So that was my bonus action from last time, but I have a bonus action this time, right? So
Sure, yep.
Okay, I'm going to find it here. I don't know exactly what this will do for me, but it sounds cool, so I want to try it. Oh, I thought there was a button to click on. There's not. So I'm going to use the Blessing of the Raven Queen. Oh, here's how I can do that. Okay, so
Ooh, nice.
I'm going to use that to bring myself to right here,
Choo.
and
Nice.
that will conclude my turn.
Okay, very cool, Zamek. Great shot. Gets behind them. That's excellent. Okay, this poisoned one. I'm gonna say it had its. No, Titus is right there. What am I talking about? Titus, it is gonna try and bite you. Chomp. And rolls a natural 1, so that's gonna miss. It's gonna make a con save to avoid blindness. It's still blinded. And con save for poison. It is still poison, so it does absolutely
Nope.
nothing there.
Not even a con save. They're poisoned for a straight 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Akima.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
Exactly. Same thing. I'm just going to Eldritch Blasting through his eyes, so I get advantage on the attack that's if it's blinded, right?
Yep, that's correct.
I'm going to see if I can take one of these suckers out. I'm hoping. Go for the eyes.
What's Boo's
Oh,
buddy
God.
called?
Minsk.
Minsk. There we go. Yeah, the Eldritch Blast goes off and just harmlessly goes down the corridor. No good.
Done.
Okay, so that was Morpheus and Akima.
Oh,
kind
bonus
of.
action.
Yep.
I'm going to move the curse from off of this one and stick it onto this one back here.
Okay, so moving the.
What trait?
The Hexblade curse. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Hexblade's curse doesn't move.
If you can move from creature to creature.
Yeah,
That's
you
normal
can.
curse.
No,
No,
that's
it-
hex. You
The
can.
hex spell. I'm sorry, not Hexblade's curse. Sorry. The
Okay.
hex spell. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. What disadvantage? Like strength, dex? What
Oh,
disadvantage are you giving?
Dex.
Okay, cool. So this one, still Fairy Fire. And the only thing that is going to stop Fairy Fire is your concentration. Is that right, Calliope?
Yep.
Okay,
Don't hurt me.
So I won't roll for that. Well, we'll see if it does hurt you. But it's going to go for Zamek regardless. I'll try and bite Zamek at disadvantage and rolls a 16, Zamek. Does that hit you?
Ah, darn it. That's what I have, a 16. Yep.
So sinks its teeth into you. And you take 11 piercing and 8 poison. So a total of 19 points of damage.
So if I understand correctly, I'm resistant to all damage from my Blessing of the Raven Queen that I just implemented.
Oh, well, if that's the rules, then you take 5, 4, 9 points of damage instead.
Okay, I'll take that. Yay!
Hey,
That is
very cool.
amazing.
That is amazing. Okay, it's going to try and become unblinded, and it does. It's no longer blind. Okay. Okay, Basilisk takes a chomps of Zamek, avoids the worst of it. Now this creature's kind of it's going to swing around. Oh, I can't go closer to Titus. So it's going to scoot back here and go for Zamek instead. Once again, biting at disadvantage, takes a chomp Ooh. What was a natural 20, which gets negated and replaced with a dirty 20, Zamek. So you take a total of 5 points of damage, and I've already reduced it for half for you. So that's 5 points of damage,
Okay.
Zamek. Some of that was poison,
Right.
but it comes around and chomps. It's going to try and get unblinded again, and it doesn't. And frightened condition as well. Oh, no, it's to end of Titus's turn. I think you already had a turn just... Oh, no, almost out of... the end of this turn, they'll be no longer frightened. Titus, what do you do?
All right. I'm going to hit this one. Try to hit this one.
Okay, add advantage.
And
No, straight, because you're avoiding your eyes. So straight roll.
okay. Well, I'm sorry. I was thinking it would be a disadvantage, but why is it straight?
It's,
I would love straight. I'm just.
He's poisoned also, though.
Oh, blind hitting the blind. No,
But
he's
disadvantage. Yeah, that's only affects. Oh, Titus's ability. Yeah. It's disadvantage, however you look at it, because number 1, you're poisoned, and number 2, you're not looking, so disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right. Let's do that. Oops. Gotta roll again. Well, that would be nice, but I have to do it.
Oh,
the
that
other way.
would be. You get the noise. Sorry.
Yep. I'm going to move here, which I'm not leaving anyone's space,
Yep, you're good.
and I'm going to action surge and attack that same one again.
Okay. Still disadvantage. Oh, this
Not
time it
bad.
hits.
For
And-
9.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, this one right there. Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't quite go down.
I was just about ready to say that I'd like to use. Actually, I don't have anything to use in that. So instead, I'm going to use a quick toss. So I'm going to use my. Oh, I got someone right next to me though, so I won't. Never mind. That is the end of my turn then.
Okay. Very cool. Make me a con saving throw, Titus.
Okay.
To get rid of your poison condition. Are you no longer poisoned?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
it's from my spell, which is for 1 minute.
Okay. Well, you're still poisoned then. These things are no
Sorry.
longer frightened, though. They're no longer frightened as your turn has expired. Okay, and this Basilisk is going to attack Zamek at disadvantage. Oh no, wait, no, it doesn't know. At advantage, in fact. It is not blinded. At advantage. Taking a bite of Zamek. Rolling a dirty 20. Oh, no, 10. Sorry, I'm getting confused. This is a... No, it's at advantage. Yeah, that's a dirty 20. I'll do the maths for you. Take a total of 9 points of damage. That is halved already, so 9 points of damage. Zamek is a... takes a bite out of you.
Feel my backs here.
Hera is going to say, I'm sorry guys, this grass was a stupid idea. I thought it would lighten up the place, but it's just done the opposite. It looks terrible. Sorry about that. I go back to being, Zamek, you look like shit. I'm going to sing the Song of Perseverance. Stay up, friend. Listen to the music. Theodosis.
All right, I am just going to step around and not look, just kind of reach out blindly, attacking with the psychic blade on
Sure.
the guy to my south.
Sure.
So I guess it's a straight roll, I guess.
Well,
I'm not looking, but he's poisoned. I don't know.
Sure, straight roll. Yep, he's poisoned. He's not quite himself. He's retching a little bit. So straight roll, and a 19 will hit. And with that, the psychic blades dig in, falls to the ground.
Now I can I can choose not to use my sneak attack on that one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
6
then
points
bonus
of damage.
action.
Yep, still enough to
Bonus
take him
action.
down.
I'm gonna
Yep.
fling another one this way.
And that'll be straight roll. And again, so you're going to do 12 points of damage as your psychic blade.
I can't, like, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you
Flinging
want.
psychic blades left and right. That takes out one, severely damages the other. The Great Dern Theodosis. Is that your turn?
Yep. I move a little bit.
Stand next to the corpse of one. Calliope, you're up.
Stop yelling at me. Okay. Oh boy. That one. Oh, Jesus. Zemek, you looking okay, my man?
If he listens
Really
to
hurt
my
you, man.
if he listens to my music, he's gonna be fine. As Kira keeps on singing.
Listens to his music. You'll be fine. Okay. Shush. Oh my god. I love my cat, but at the same time. Alright, I'm going to. You know what? We're gonna. Guiding bolt this one.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see. 17 to hit?
Yes, that guiding bolt hits. Nice. The guiding bolt
14
flies.
radiant damage.
Against this one, sorry? This one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. You're gonna hit the same one with your
No, I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna smack it this one with my spiritual weapon.
Okay, so advantage on this one.
Let me hold it in.
No, straight. Sorry, straight.
Oh, straight?
Well, 21 hits anyway, so you're good.
We can say that she opened her eyes.
Okay, make me a con saving throw then.
Alright. Force damage. Oh, wait, are they looking at her? I thought it's a active ability they have to trigger.
Let me read the exact description. Creature starts its turn within 30 feet, and they can see each other. Yep, you need to make it. Yep. You start the turn within 30 feet.
I will gladly re-roll that at disadvantage, so I don't have to look at it.
Well, you kind of rolled it anyway. You kind of rolled at disadvantage with your 21 and your 10. And I'm saying it's a straight roll, so your 21 will hit, so 9 points of force damage. So you're good.
Alright, well, I guess I'll roll the con save then. Gotta play fair. Roll the 7.
Okay, you feel your body start to harden up. You're unable to move, and will progress next round as things progress. Okay, Calliope, cool. Helios. This one is
Okay.
glowing from the guiding bolt.
Yes. So. All right. So Hilly's just hear noise and he's still praying. So I'm gonna just say, because this is possibly will damage, not possibly, it will 100% damage at least one of you. So I need consent from Titus or actually both Titus and Zamek. I need consent.
I think I probably should have. The first time I probably would have yelled out, "Julius, what are you doing? You're hurting us!" Maybe the first time around.
Sounds like a no.
All right. So with a no, then if he opens his eyes, you'll probably say 4 con saves. He doesn't know how to move. But he could do this. We'll see. So Helios will try to target the noise, and he's going to attempt to cast an ice knife, but purposely miss and make the ice knife hit here, where those two will need to do the save for damage.
Okay. The first, what type of save? Dex?
Let's see. What's ice knife?
I think it's Dex save, yeah.
Okay, so the
Dex
first
save
one.
15, yes.
First one's going to be at disadvantage because it's blinded. It fails. The second one, a straight dex roll. It also fails. they
So
both
not
take-
not the 17 because he wasn't targeting them. He was targeting the splash damage because he didn't know where to throw it, so he just kind of threw it wild. So 11 cold to them.
Okay, 11 cold. Nice. As the ice cap goes around and
To that guy and this guy too.
Okay,
Each
yep,
within
got
5
it.
foot of this square. Okay.
Yep, nice. Good move. I like it. Yep. And they both took damage. One of them's looking rough. Is that your turn, Helios?
And he keeps praying, I need quiet, please.
Okay, Zamek.
You're
You're on a
You're
robot. You're a robot,
you're a
Zamek.
robot.
Yep. Robot Zamek.
Reconnecting fixes it. Funny how that happens every session. Then Zamek, say something.
All right.
Much
Yep.
better.
Hello.
Much
Okay,
better.
You're back.
Yay. Okay. So I was saying, when I click on my character, it shows that I have 3 hit points, but it shows the full bar. I don't know if you guys see the full bar or not. So it looks misleading to me. But
Oh,
Don't forget your temp hit points that you took them off those as well.
so that
Wait.
move could have. Okay, cool.
well, I'm sorry, Daniel. What'd you say about temp hit points?
Everybody has temp hit points, so you also have temp hit points. So they may not have done as much damage to you. So you got to take it off your temp hit points.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I did not have my temp hit points on there. How many should I have had?
Just roll again, Calliope. Just roll again.
Yeah, I'll just roll. I'll just roll you again.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's right.
You
So-
have 4.
Yeah, so just make yourself at 7 hit points.
Got
And,
it.
and
That would be
we had
perfect.
another round as well. So do we get more? Because
If you lost yours, I can re-roll. Yeah,
I did.
I got you, friend.
Okay.
I wonder why you lost yours.
Okay, Zamek, feeling a little bit more healthy. What do you do?
Yeah, a little healthier. Okay, so it looks like the one right here in front of me is looking the worst. So I will swing my short sword at.
Straight roll, because it's glowing from Fury Fire. So the advantage and disadvantage cancels out. You can roll straight.
I don't know why I didn't come through. Let me hit this button. See what happens.
Oh,
dang it.
10. Swing and a miss, unfortunately.
That sucks. Okay, well, let's do this. Is my bonus action, because I don't really want them to like claw me, bite me, and poison me. I will use my blessing of the Raven Queen again to maybe get out of harm's way. So I will teleport myself back. Right, back over to here, next to my Minotaur friend, and I think that's it.
Okay, very cool. Okay, this poisoned, fairy-fired, blinded creature is going to attack Titus. See, this is weird because Titus has advantage against him. This thing has disadvantage. That cancels, but it's poison, so still disadvantage. All right, disadvantage. Bite rolls a 7. Chomps out to misses. It's going to make a con save. It removes its blinded condition and rolls a natural 20 to avoid the blindness. Okay, Akima / Morpheus.
Kima is going to fly here. Square there. And Morpheus, and then end her turn. Invisible. Morpheus is going to use his bonus action to command Akima to attack this monster here.
Okay, Akima at advantage. Yes.
Yeah, she's invisible.
Yep.
There we go.
So Akima 16 is going to hit.
Poison immunity. If not, she takes 12 total. And then DC 11 con save.
Yeah, she's already poisoned though.
Well, if it's... Oh, yeah.
So it's going to take 12 points of damage, regardless. Akima pops into existence. Akima, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ooh.
Okay, Akima freezes in place. She is restrained. She is not immune to the petrifying condition.
Still seeing through her eyes, Morpheus will take an attack
Sure.
on that one. Oh, it's coming out of advantage. Sorry, it shouldn't be. So just take the first roll.
Okay. 19 hits with the Eldritch Blast. Roll damage. 7. That's enough to slam into the creature. Goes away. Nice. But Akima is in a little bit of trouble. Okay, Morpheus, do you stay where you are?
Yes.
Okay, Basilisk is going to attack Titus. At advantage. Rolls a 17, Titus. Sinks into your armor, but your armor saves you this time. This one is going to lumber over here. Is going to attack Titus. Just straight, and that misses. So the blind leading the blind, it is going to make a con save though to try and break away from the blindness, which it doesn't. Titus, still averting your eyes, still poisoned. What do you do?
Muted.
I'm a battle master. I can sense the weak, so I'm going to move up here, and maybe I can make out that he's glowing as well through my eyelids. I'm going to attack this one that's glowing in front of me.
Straight roll.
Okay.
14 clinks off the creature's thick armor.
I'm going to use a precision on that then.
Hey,
how about
hit
20?
then. 20 hits, yep.
For 11.
And with your precision strike, you take out the creature. That's 7 hit points. Well done.
All right. And I think that's all I've got.
Okay. Nice. Kira is going to... Now you guys have got this now. This is in the bag. Song of Heroism. So feel free to re-roll. Theodosis.
All right, we'll go for the flowy friend here.
Okay. So straight roll if you're avoiding your eyes. 24 hits and 15 points of damage. Sneak attack will apply as your psychic blades light them up.
Bonus action, we'll do the other one, or do the same one.
Yep, still a straight roll, and a 16 still hits, so another 7 psychic damage as your psychic blades thump into it again. Nice. Slowly turning the tide of battle. Okay. Theodosis. Cool. Calliope.
Where'd my mace go?
Oh, sorry. Is it
It's okay.
underneath one of
Oh,
these?
I'm on-
Titus
I'm
is
on it.
standing on it. I'll move it there. And feel free to move it from there. Titus.
Okay.
I didn't see it. I'm blind.
That's okay. Can I have this one roll me a dex save, please?
It rolls an 8.
Okay, it's a fail, so it's gonna get sacred flamed.
Okay, Sacred Flame.
Oh, can I re-roll that damage dice?
You can, yes.
Okay, I roll 1d8. Takes
Ah.
7 radiant damage,
Much better, much better.
and now I'm gonna bonk it with my mace.
Okay, straight roll.
Yep. 22 to hit.
22. Yep, that hits.
6 force damage.
Okay, got it. And at the end of your turn, can you make me a con save, please?
Yes, sir. 22.
You shake off the effects of the petrification, and you are good. So well done.
Hell yeah.
Okay, almost got these guys. Helios, what do you do?
Okay, so I mean, Hilly's just hearing a bunch of noise, trying to pray. So he's going to open his eyes and say, "I am praying!" and try to do a magic missile.
Okay, so magic missile, roll damage.
Oh, 1, 2. Cast, please. Thank you. There we go.
8 points of damage against which one?
So we're gonna try to do 4 to this one, and then the final 4 to this one. And the player is hoping that they're facing Titus, but I'll make the save if I need.
You need to see to cast magic missile. See the target.
I do, yes.
Yeah, con
Yes.
save then, please.
Okay. All right. Con save.
You're fine. Okay.
And then
Cool.
he will close his eyes and go back to praying and say, "I'm praying to Mother. Enough."
Okay, Zamek.
Unmuted. Okay, I'm gonna shoot my bow at the one there next to Titus, and
Okay.
here I go. Bow, come on, man!
23 hits.
All right, and there's my damage.
5 points of damage. Got it.
And, let's see here. I think yes. I'm gonna do my Hail of Thorns again.
Sure. So as your bonus action, you cast it to get it ready, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I
Okay,
think that's my turn.
Okay, Akima / Daniel.
Akima's going to attack the one in front of it, of course. I'm going to bonus action command Akima. Akima's not going to move. I'm going to end Akima. Actually, before I attack with that awesome 25, I need to do a con save.
It's at the end of your turn. So you
It's the
can
end
do
of
that.
Akima's turn, though. She's first. And
It's
then I have her
Akima-
end her turn there. And then on my turn, I make her do a bonus. I use my bonus action to make her attack.
Okay,
So
well,
she
she
has
does
to do a con save right now.
Yep.
And-
Oh,
Can I use... So she's singing her song?
she is, because that's a fail.
So let's do that again. Oh, still a fail.
Yeah, gotta take away your natural 20, buddy, as Akima turns to
Oh.
stone.
Yeah.
That was great damage too.
Yeah, gotta be honest though. So she's gone. Oh, that's cool. All right, and then I will at disadvantage attack that one there with
Sure.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Eldritch Blast coming up.
Pew pew. Oh
Yeah,
no!
that's a miss. No good.
Agony.
Okay, and Akima turns to stone and falls to the ground and shatters into 3 or 4 pieces.
I can dismiss her. I read. I can dismiss her
Yeah.
service as a melee and then bring her back.
Yep, you can. So it's a minor inconvenience for Akima. Okay, but your Eldritch Blast misses. The creature is going to attack Titus at disadvantage with its bite attack. Rolls an 18, so that's going to hit Titus for 14 piercing and 9 poison. So 23 points of damage to Titus. And Titus, it is your turn. Titus, the muted one. We have the gifted one, we have the doom one, and we have the muted one.
Muted one. It has to happen at least a
Muted
couple
one.
times. All right. We'll attack, and this
Oh, wait.
is
It's still blinded.
this is disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh, is it blinded? Is it a straight roll then?
Yeah, straight roll. Because you
Straight
get
roll.
advantage, it
Roll.
gets disadvantage, so straight. Ah, nice.
All right. Oh, good gravy. 9 points of damage. That's terrible.
Oh, rip.
If you weren't doing it two-handed, that would have been awesome. Okay,
Um,
9 points of damage.
Can you
got it.
reroll from the song? Can you reroll from the song?
Sure, if
Oh.
you want to, yeah.
Oh, and reroll the damage. Yes, absolutely.
So that's an extra 6 points of damage. Okay, much
Totally
better.
worth.
Okay,
And that is gonna be. Oh, I'll bonus action second wind, of course.
now I don't usually do this, guys, but I'm going to try and do this. And instead of singing, she's going to come up, bring her dagger, Stab, 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 stab. And that's going to hit. It's going to do 12 piercing damage. Yeah. All right, she says. All right. Theodosis. 15. That hits. That hits. So 15 points of damage. Okay. Brought up with a bonus one. Nice. Theodosis.
How do you want to do this?
So I'm just kind of spinning around as I'm flinging these things, and so it just happens to go right through one eye and out the other, and makes his brain explode.
Nice. Very good. Can't remember who came up with the idea, but going to hunt the Basilisk is going to make things a lot easier tomorrow. So well done. And I know it's late for you, Calliope, so we'll knock it on the head right there. And we'll see you guys next week.
Awesome.
Good.
You guys next week. Bye.
All right,
Every
take
time.
care.
You guys next week.
Bye.
Still see
Sorry
you
for the
tomorrow, Jack?
poison.
Later, everybody.
Yes, absolutely, Malcolm. I will see you tomorrow for Bulbug.
Let's not talk about Bulbug, even though it's just us. But yes, Bulbug would be great. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yep, see you tomorrow. Bye.